All right, bah, hello everyone. It is I, your boy Jotun Red Wolf, and we're back with more Keep on the Shadowfell. Sinfer, thanks for redeeming first. Icy, thanks for redeeming second. We have a new player with us today, and we're really excited to continue on with the story. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them unmuted in Discord, and we can continue. Okay, chat can hear you now, guys. When we last left our heroes, they departed from the town of Winterhaven in search of kobolds and a missing explorer. Wouldn't necessarily call him an adventurer. Not exactly kitted out to be that way, but he does bring home a few artifacts every now and again, and he does pretty well for himself and his family. Unfortunately, his wife has determined that he has been gone a little too long for not having gone so far, and is worried for his safety. She spoke to the Furbolg promoter, Grizz, to see if perhaps Bart and Shadowstripe would be interested in making a little extra coin by doing a good deed. And on their way out the next morning, they encountered the goblin hexblade, Faputa, who had been waylaid by kobolds on the road the night prior, and is looking to make a little bit of money as well. A very gold-driven group, which is not a bad thing at all, because at least the DM knows what motivates people. But anyway, they had traveled down the road, and thanks to the magical weapon that Shadowstripe carries with her, they were able to avoid an ambush by some kobolds on the road. They quickly dispatched them with very little overall damage to one another, and decided to make a quick camp in order to rest up and prepare themselves for the journey south towards the Dragon Burial Mound that was rumored to be where Dovin had been last investigating. That being said, Bart, Shadowstripe, and Faputa, can you make perception checks for me, please?
No.
Okay.
You're fine with us rolling in beyond, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I see nothing.
Cool.
I got a 6.
You get a 6?
Dirty 20.
Okay.
I also
knocked
got
out.
6.
Hashtag winning. However, my dagger. My dagger.
Yeah, your dagger would let you.
Warning?
Oh, but it only warns if it's danger.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to determine if what's coming is dangerous. So, meanwhile, Shadowstripe, you decide to take a little cat nap. You're probably just like not fully dozing, but you're like in and out the way cats tend to do. Not entirely focused on on the way things are around you. You just existing as cats are wont to do. Faputa, you also got a 6. You are currently you're still feeling the thrill of battle, being able to utilize your weapon in such a way, and it's exciting. Something about using this weapon is exciting. But Bart, as you're helping bury the body from the post, you notice someone coming up from the western road, the road opposite of where you guys had come from. No, you guys came from the western road. They're coming up the eastern road. My apologies. So you notice that there's someone who's walking up the eastern road. You can't make them out at first, but as soon as they come a little ways over the hill, they start to come a little bit more into view. And Mawkin, would you mind describing what Bart, our Tortle fighter, sees as you make your way up?
Yeah, so you see a relatively young, maybe 20s half elf. They've got their hair kind of pulled back in a braid. He's got a somewhat fancy looking rapier on one hip, and sort of a relatively old looking leather book on like a sort of sling type situation. He's dressed in armor. Looks like it's made out of some kind of creature's scales. And he kind of takes a second to spot you and just, hello. I did not think I would see anyone out here.
Hello. How are you? My name's Bart. What are you doing? It's pretty dangerous around here.
Once they're talking, do we eventually notice?
Yeah, you notice that Bart kind of like perks up and begins speaking to someone, and at first you think it's Grizz. You think he's just talking to Grizz. But then he introduces himself and it's like, wait, Grizz knows Bart. Why is he reintroducing himself? But really quickly, Mawkin, you've been traveling on the road for a while now, and you've heard that the roads are dangerous. That there have been kobold attacks. They've been more prevalent in the area, and despite warnings and things of that sort, you've heard that the town of Winterhaven might actually have some information for you. You've learned recently of an ancient burial site that that might be linked to an ancient cult of sorts, a cult of Orcus, and
Oh.
you're just looking to investigate it further. You've been given a location, but you don't have many details beyond that. A lot of the people who've gone searching for it have either returned with no information and great physical injury, or they've not returned at all. But seeing as you are a sage and a researcher, your interest in discovering something, or at least unearthing a clue that could be more useful to the general populace, has kind of driven you towards this area, and you found yourself at the crossroads. But yes, as mentioned earlier, Faputa and Shadowstripe, you do hear Bart introduce himself, and you shake away the thought. It's like, why is he talking to Grizz again? Why is he introducing himself to Grizz? Did he take a hit to the head, or like what happened? But no, you hear him talking to somebody. You don't see anybody because you're still in the bushes, like in the bushes and the trees, like from where you were before. Because it's a little safer, small little copse of trees, and keeps you out of the sun for the most part. But Mawkin, you don't pose a threat to these people, do you?
No.
Okay, so your dagger does not alert you to danger there, Shadowstripe.
Faputa would peek up and look at Bart. What is you talk to?
I'm talking to. What's your name again?
Malkin.
I'm
Faputa would
talking.
turn to the source. Kiet, keep distance! Danger! Danger!
I think you shouting is
Shadowstripe.
probably dangerous, but
What are? What
Shadowstripe
are you?
gives a
What is
big
you?
stretch and says, "Oh, hush. It's not dangerous." And then crawls back up and goes back to sleep.
I love that.
Stranger from Pathway.
Yep.
I mean
No
that's
trust.
accurate. Yes.
Have you seen him?
No good. Stranger always bad.
We're strangers, Faputa.
Not as stranger as that one. That one is prime stranger.
It's fine, Faputa. I don't think he will hurt us.
Faputa's gonna cover himself in his cloak and he's gonna sink away into the bushes. Kien.
Okay. Sure.
We're just taking a rest, Malkin.
What brings you out here?
We're heading to the ruin.
Oh. Okay, we might be going to the same place then. I was doing some reading, and I heard that there might be some kind of cult situation.
We're looking for Dovin. He's
Is that a person? I assume that's a
yeah,
person.
yeah. It's oh, his wife is missing him. I
So he's missing. Okay.
yeah, he's missing. We're gonna go find him.
And the last place he was seen was the Orcus cult ruins.
The what?
That is
I
the first that the three of you are hearing of an Orcus cult or Orcus ruins.
like I heard, like I said, I was doing some research and I read that there was some kind of cult to Orcus in this area. So that's why I was headed out to the ruins to go investigate.
Here, like, come sit by our fire.
Danger.
We were sent
Eh.
to go to a dragon burial. I don't know anything about cultist ruins.
A dragon bear? Wait, what do you mean a dragon burial? Like, are they
Apparently
burying a
there's-
dragon, or is that a spot where a dragon was buried?
No, it's a ancient dragon burial
Oh,
from forever ago.
Okay, not like a currently burying a dragon here. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
That's concerning.
It's okay. And this is Shadowstripe, and
Hello.
that is, and I point to Shadowstripe, and the one that is
You not
Hiding?
know my name yet.
that
No speak.
That's our friend.
he's
He's
They seem to
new.
be having a bit of a bad time.
He's new. I stand up and I just walk up. Faputa, you're like covered in your cloak.
I stay hidden in cloak.
Yeah, I like
Stranger not
poke my
seen me
head
yet.
under the edge. And it's just like my eyes and nose triangled under your to look at you, and I'm like, you're not hidden.
I hide.
Well, not when you're yelling like that, you don't.
I hide. Faputa is going to cast darkness on himself.
Okay, that's
Oh,
that's a radius. So,
Can I be honest? That is kind of less hidden, given now you are just in
Yeah.
this giant cloud of darkness that has appeared. I can.
You know, see Faputa.
you don't see
I'm you.
anything.
Oh, your name is
That's fair.
Faputa. Okay.
Who
Hi, nice
turned
to
out the
meet you.
lights? Yeah.
Bart's
And now
just
you
gonna,
just
Bart's just gonna sit down and like just confused of what's going on. Like a darkness just like exploded out of Fopta, and somebody new has just showed up. Fopta, he's freaking out in his head, and he's trying to catch up. So he's just gonna sit down and perk himself for a minute.
Yeah, so it goes dark, but again, Shadowstripe, your dagger doesn't go off to let you know that anything dangerous has happened. In fact, Shadowstripe, go ahead and make me a knowledge arcana check.
15.
15. You know the center of the spell. You know that that Faputa has kind of just like he abracapoofed his way into darkness.
I'll I'll just crawl forward and like brush against his side and be like, buddy, I've got a dagger that warns us, remember? That's how we knew the kobolds were there. This guy's not dangerous.
Many
But
stranger come to village. Look like random stranger. Faputa no like.
I'll let you know if there's danger. I promise. Also, you told him your name.
I
You did kind of say your name out loud, kid. It wasn't necessarily very quiet. I think they heard you all the way back in Winterhaven.
I smart. I know what I say.
Yeah, Faputa knew what Faputa say. I know. I was there.
Nobody said you weren't smart.
Faputa, you're very smart.
Faputa is smart.
Faputa is very smart.
Fapta's gonna dispel his darkness, but he's gonna stay in his little cloak.
Okay.
Are you
very little of Fapta, this new person. Besides two little glowing orbs underneath his cloak hood.
Are you like sitting on the ground?
Yeah, I'm like crisscross applesauce underneath my cloak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Shadowstripe just crawls into your lap and starts purring.
We're roughly the same size.
Yep, she said what she said.
Practical science in people's laps. Like, that's not necessarily disqualifying.
Would you like to ride on my shell, Faputa?
No. Fapta walk with own leg. Zuh.
Okay.
So just for Mawkin's sake, Bart, what does Mawkin see when he looks at you? He gets a better view of you and Shadowstripe, and I know he's not gonna get like a good glimpse of Faputa, but I'll have you describe like what he sees of Faputa and things like that. So Bart, why don't you explain now what Mawkin sees?
So Mawkin would see like a fairly like large Tortle, that is the glacius plate. So his brow is like it's pronounced, it's forward, and he's got like cauliflower ear holes, and it looks like he permanently has black eyes all the time. He has a beat up shield in his wooden shield slung to his right arm. And he's green and brown, mostly green, and then it fades out to be like a brown color. And yeah, he looks pretty rough, but he's not. So,
Okay. Shadowstripe, I know that Mawkin has seen a housecat for all intents and purposes, but feel free to describe also what they see when they take a better look at you.
Yeah, so I'm at the moment partially underneath Fapta's cloak and partially on top of it. Like I'm full on just making a nuisance of myself. Long black hair with a white stripe on her forehead, coming off her forehead, down her nose, down her chin, and down into her belly. And then like 4 white paws. And she's just like curled up, big, like green eyes, just kind of looking at you as she purrs, trying to calm Fapta down. Just like it is a loud, full body rumble.
It's good to meet all of you. Your friend here was saying that you're out here looking for a missing person?
Yes. Did we ever get Donovan's wife's name?
I believe you did. Give me 1 second so I can get that information back to you. I've got like 5 things of notes.
I just have that she's a blonde-haired woman.
What you do see of Fapta is a cloaked figure. He's standing probably at most 3 foot, maybe 4 foot tall. currently sitting crisscrossed applesauce, and you see the underside of his cloak, his legs, as this giant cat is sitting on his lap, making that visible. And underneath the actual hood of his cloak, you only see like 2 dark purple orbs. They occasionally blink as he looks out from underneath his cloak. I looked at Shadowstripe. Let tav zisast talafin.
I actually might speak Goblin.
I don't think
Nope,
I
I
speak
don't.
Goblin.
No.
No,
Yeah, just
I
for
think lots of
reference.
languages, not that one.
just for reference, I'm not a giant cat. I'm just a house cat.
Yeah.
So even on next to Faputa, I'm still going to be quite small.
Well, house cats do come in sizes, to be fair.
They
Maine
do.
Coons
It
get
would
pretty
be like a rag doll size.
big.
So about 25 pounds tops.
You a teeny creature? Are you small?
She is small. She is small.
I'm considered small because I couldn't choose tiny.
Damn.
So it is just Mrs. Stahl. I may have given her a name, but I have lost the name in my notes somewhere alongside other names. So that is my fault. I apologize. But it is Mrs. Stahl.
Okay. Yeah. So
How
I'll just
long
look
has
at
he
Mock
been
and
missing?
A couple weeks. She's been missing a couple weeks, or he's been missing a couple weeks.
He's been missing a couple weeks.
Oh, that's a while.
He was exploring the Cranlin. Maybe? I don't know. He was out somewhere anyways, and he never came back.
And we think he's at these ruins?
possibly at the dragon burial site.
Did you hear what I was telling your friend about the cult that I came out here look into? I wasn't sure how much you heard in the tree. Sorry.
Faputa heard.
Okay, good.
Itos esk. Bada es.
I don't speak Goblin, I'm afraid.
It not bother me.
Ah. Okay.
Common is hard for me.
No problem. I just mean, the Orcus cult totally bothers me because Orcus is kind of bad, and cults to him are probably not good if the guy were trying to kidnap his, at them.
Well, our latest intel that we were given was most likely the dragon burial. So we were going to check that out. Do you want to come with?
Sure. I mean, it sounds like people going in the same direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And maybe we can help you out afterwards.
I mean, yeah, that would be great if it turns out that there's not a connection here.
Okay.
All
Would
right.
this be considered a short rest?
Well, I think you guys decided that you were going to take a long rest after.
Oh.
Or did you want to take a short rest? You can retcon that if you need to. If you need a long rest, then take a long rest.
What time is it?
It was early day when you guys started making your way down the road. So.
Yeah, I thought we were just gonna have a short rest after we were burying that. We cut the guy down from the signpost.
Mm-hmm.
And then bury him, and then just have a small break, a short rest, and then carry on.
All right then. So I mean, short rest it is. Unless you guys need a long rest, that's up to you. Um, short rest going once. Short.
rest.
All right.
Yeah, I'm fine with short rest.
I'm good with a short rest.
All right. Go ahead and take a short rest and replenish any of your short rest abilities and replenish any of your short rest hit points. If you're not
Yeah,
back
anyone
up to
need any healing? I can do some healing if anyone needs any healing that they can't otherwise.
Oh, I just maxed myself out.
I'm
I'm good.
maxed out right now. I'm good.
I'd like.
I could use healing. Fop doesn't want you to touch him though.
you
Okay.
Mockin,
Then
you can see that he's like a little injured. Vopta is really like pulled in on himself. So
Okay.
it's pretty difficult.
I'm sure he has hit dice then.
Fopta will survive.
Did you use any of your hit dice?
Yeah. I recovered some. I went from like 15 to 19, so I'm chilling.
Okay.
Nice.
What did you roll on your hit dice? God.
Not great.
So yeah, you guys take your short rest, and after a while, you continue to head south on the road to where you were given the idea of where this ruin was. However, Mockin, you actually have a little bit of a you have a roughly scrawled map of the local area here near Winterhaven, as well as this portion of the Nentir Vale that shows where the burial site used to be, where it used to be. So you're given a rough idea. So actually, with Mockin's assistance, you guys make it there without much issue. So let me go ahead and swap the scene there. I am on the GM layer. I don't mean to be on the GM layer. I am on the there we go. Also, really quickly, if everyone can make sure that you can move your tokens.
Oh, I cannot.
I also cannot.
It doesn't look like I can either.
Me either.
See
There we
that this is something that I believe Jumpgate will fix, so that way I don't have to go and manually do it each time. Mockin. And Bart. And Grizz. Awesome. All right, so you guys are able to move your tokens. Wonderful.
Yep.
All right. As you approach from the southern road towards this burial site, you see that there is a steep-sided crater that punctures the wilderness, and near the center of the depression, you see that there are sheep milling about as if there's nothing going on.
I start stalking a sheep.
You start stalking a sheep. All right.
Stalking a sheep.
Go after the sheepies.
All right. So, do we have anything else to go on besides that your guy was going in this sort of direction?
Nope.
No.
We have nothing. We're
Okay. Um.
Shadowstripe, give me a
Alright.
stealth check.
Oh yeah.
Do I notice that you're trying to stalk this sheep?
Yeah.
She's out in the
That is
open.
a natural 20.
You don't notice that unless you okay. Roll perception,
That
Faputa.
is that is a 27.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'm beating that.
I got a 19, almost. Damn.
Pretty good.
Um.
So,
Yeah.
Sheep does not see me.
Yeah. The sheep does not see you. In fact, you're
I
part.
jump on its back.
All right. Let's see.
I'm not trying to attack it. I just want to jump up on the fluffy thing.
Okay. I gotta
oh,
see.
you just want to ride the sheep around. Okay.
Well, I gotta see if it gets startled because it might not. It might not take kindly to being jumped on by a cat.
so
So,
It's not startled. You jump up on it and it's nice and fluffy. It hasn't been sheared yet.
So Bart sees Shadowstripe do this, and he thinks that that's a really good idea, but he's not stealthy at all. He just starts running up to the next sheep, and he's gonna like try to jump on the sheep's back too.
isn't he also a large turtle?
He's a medium-sized creature, but he's pretty big. Bart, I want you to make a stealth check at disadvantage because you are not a very stealthy.
I'm not trying. I wasn't trying to stealth. He's running. He's like lumbering up, and he's gonna try to like.
I just want you to see. I just want to see if you catch one off guard. I just want to see if you catch one off guard.
Aren't you like 400 pounds?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do not damage the prey animal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't worry. Natural one.
Oh.
I think the sheep might see you coming.
Bart, you leap, and you think this is gonna be the softest animal-like pillow you've ever like come into contact with, and you drop hard onto the ground, full snow angel except on your stomach, just on the grass, and the sheep meh, and they bolt. That includes the one that Shadowstripe is on, and it takes off in the opposite direction.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna turn to my new goblin friend and say, so do we know if there's anything dangerous here? Were you guys told if there were any like monsters here or whatnot that we should be aware of?
Faputa is looking around nervously. He doesn't like it that some poor shepherd's shit's getting fucked with, but he's gonna turn back
Yeah.
real quick and look at you. No. We told very little about place.
Okay.
So
Information.
Well,
Fop
we'll have to keep an eye out, I suppose.
Faputa. Oh, I better move Grizz. Grizz is down here now too. Faputa, go ahead and make a perception check for me, please. Since you're trying not to focus on the sheep and what's going on. Shadowstripe,
That's
you
not getting.
you get taken like over here. I can't move the sheep because they're part of the map, but you are on a sheep. You get moved over there because I assume you weren't letting go.
Can I also do
that's a 1+1, so that's a 2
Oh,
right there.
buddy.
We are rolling
Oh,
high tonight.
buddy.
We're doing great. We're doing great.
Is my dagger going off at all?
Yeah, actually, as you go that way, you start to feel the regular sensation of your dagger giving you like an alert. Faputa, you don't see it. Mockin, I'm going to give you an opportunity to see it. So go ahead and make a perception check for me, please.
Okay.
Bart, you're face down on the ground, unfortunately. Just
Oh, yeah.
22.
okay.
22.
So you hear sounds coming from inside the crater. It sounds like
So what's it sound like?
no, it sounds like several humanoids, and you also hear the sound of some larger beasts. But
Heads up, guys! I hear something.
Yeah, as soon as my dagger lights up, I hop off and I run back over.
okay.
Like,
Hello.
Untie.
I am hearing people and also some kind of creature in the crater area.
can I try to stealth over and take a look?
You can attempt to, yes. You can attempt to, yes, because that doesn't sound like they've heard anything other than the bleating of sheep.
Okay.
Stand, Bart.
Oh, fuck.
Danger is amongst.
That's 15.
15? Okay.
I think
Yeah.
the danger's over there, but it is concerningly close.
So Shadowstripe, you get up to the edge of the crater, and it looks like it was at one time a very ornate burial mound. You're near the sides of a stone wall. It's about a half wall now, probably maybe 3 feet tall at most, all the way around this area here. And as you're able to kind of peek through some of the broken stone, the mound itself was probably much higher. It was at least a story high mound, but it's all been torn away and excavated. By what, you're not sure. You're not sure if this has been done over the course of years or moments. But what you do see, you see 2 large reptilian creatures, about the size of a small horse or a large dog. Then you see 4 humans. They look to be not digging up the area, but they seem to just kind of be on guard. You see a dark-skinned gnome with white hair, and then off to the side over here is what really triggered your dagger when you had gone over towards the little cliff face. Is there's this dark, near spectral apparition kind of looming over everything, and here in the center, tied to a makeshift post that's just been jammed in the ground, is a man that is very much fitting the description of Dovin.
Well, so success, we found him.
Yeah, I head back. Can I tell everybody?
So we found the fellow.
Yeah.
How are we
It
going
seems
to
like
get him
we
out?
have to. Well, it seems like the biggest issue is this guy, spectral dude.
Have I got any idea what the hell that could be?
No, I don't. I just punch things.
Evil.
Okay.
Not good.
Sorry. I was muted there, Shadowstripe. I need you to make another stealth check for me, please, as you come away from the wall. I apologize. I was muted.
Oh, that's a 9.
Oh. Okay.
Get a cat. Are we supposed to be sneaky?
Well, the good news is I am a cat. So
Yeah.
even if they see me at this point in time, I just look like a random cat.
Which
I'm
is
not, like,
weird out
like,
here, but not necessarily.
I'm not wearing armor. I'm not decked out in anything. I'm just a cat.
This is also very, very fair. So that was a 9, you said, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Plus, ghosts are totally unobservant. Right? I've never met an observant ghost.
Well, unfortunately, it is not the people inside that notice. You notice that you hear the rough sniffing, and these reptilian creatures start making their way. One bounds up here and like slowly stalks this way, and then this one is also going to like climb up the wall here. Shadowstripe, you get an action before we're gonna have to roll initiative. So what do you do?
Oh, great. Do I? I mean, they don't see me, right?
They have sniffed you. You know when you have been found, and these creatures have found you. Nothing else has, but these things have. They're trying to find you. Like they're trying to find where you are in this moment.
I'm gonna try to hide under a sheep.
Okay. One more stealth check, please, and then it'll be initiative.
Hiding place.
Yeah, her normal hiding place.
My hope here is that the smell of the sheep is gonna like mask me a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Fair. Fair.
It's a 17.
Okay. All right.
Sneaky cat.
These creatures, they make their way over, and I'm going to give you the like a hidden condition here. So they do not see you. Pummel, no, well, where is it? Where's the one I want? I can never find the right one. So there. We're gonna use the little eye one to mark that you are effectively like hidden. These creatures make their way this way, but as they do, obviously their eyesight is not as good as their noses, but they do notice that Bart and Faputa are out this way. Unless go ahead.
As soon as they like
I want us to be able to hit too.
As soon as they come around the stone there, I would charge out and hit one.
Okay, well, we're gonna roll initiative first. We're gonna roll initiative, and then we'll go from there. So,
Oh, nice. Okay. I believe I have advantage on initiative rolls. I do. So I rolled an 8 and a 20, so I have 23.
Okay.
Nice. What flavor of rogue are you?
Soul knife.
Oh, fun.
Okay, so the drakes go on a 12. Shadowstripe, you got a what again?
23.
23. Bart, what'd you get on initiative, my friend?
19.
19. Mockin.
14.
14. And Faputa.
I got a 9.
9. All right. So the initiative count goes Shadowstripe, Bart, Mockin, the Drakes, and then Faputa. All right. So considering that Shadowstripe used her action to hide, and is effectively hidden, as long as she stays that way, they're not going to find her. That will take us to Bart. So Bart, you can run in and attack them if you wish.
Yes. So I'm gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna go. Actually, I know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna make it so that somebody else might be able to get advantage. So
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to hit this Drake right here.
Okay, go for it.
I don't think that hits. 8 plus.
What's your total?
8 plus 5 is 13.
13 does not hit. Target number's 14. Target number's 14. You're very
Ooh, look
close.
at these guys.
Already. That's my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. You don't want to action surge or?
Nope. I'm gonna save that.
Okay.
I'm
No,
gonna save it. I thought about it.
I'm not going to try to make you waste your class abilities. Real quick, guys. Chat is saying that the players are quiet compared to me. You guys are sounding okay to me. So, and I've got everybody boosted up in Discord. So, I don't know if there's anything else I can do on that one.
In OBS, if you add the gain filter to the Discord, you can bump up the volume. So right-click
cool.
the Discord audio, and then just go into filters, and then the little plus sign and gain. And then you just slide that to the right.
Okay, try now, guys.
Hello?
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 Because I have the Discord audio it comes through as the desktop audio because what I hear is what comes through. I don't have that as a separated
Gotcha.
audio source.
Oh, gotcha.
But chat's saying
Loud and clear.
that
Yippee.
I apologize for the pause in gameplay,
You're
guys.
good. We appreciate them letting us know.
Okay. So everyone's good? Chat, is that what you're saying? Everyone's good? Bart, can you give us something?
How am I doing, folks? Do I sound okay? Volume's good?
Okay. Sounds good to me. Shadow, one more time.
Hello, hello. Greetings from your friendly neighborhood cat.
Okay. And then Fapta, go ahead.
I am Faputa. Faputa Gaming. Hello, Faputa Gaming.
Okay.
Amazing.
All right. So I think everyone's saying we're good because I know Mockin's coming in loud and clear. Okay. We good, guys? We good? Mockin, just in case, go ahead and give us a few words.
Hello? Yep, I'm here.
Okay. Thank you, chat. You're fantastic. You're the real all-stars here. Chat gets inspiration. You can't really spend it on anything, but feel free to have it.
Herman, you couldn't gift inspiration to a player that doesn't have it. Chat.
Exactly.
I almost
Excuse me.
forgot. I do give out birthday inspiration. So Fapta, you do get an inspiration because your birthday was this past week. So
Amazing.
yeah, I give out birthday inspiration to my players. So you get that as a bonus. So as long as it
Use
is your
that to
birthday.
cleave that
Happy
fucking
birthday.
apparition over there. I'm gonna cleave him in half.
All right. So back to what we were doing. So Bart, you swung, you decided to not use your action surge, correct?
Yes.
Okay. That will take us to Mockin. Mockin, it is your turn.
So I was just looking
Are
at
you,
how far.
Nope. Measure out what you need to measure out. If you have to measure distance for spells, that's
Oh,
fine.
I'm pretty close. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to do starry form.
Okay.
So anyone looks overseas, and I pretty much just start glowing super brightly, and you see little like sort of glowing points over like my skin on my joints and whatnot, with little like lines connecting them, like a star map.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do Archer, so I'm gonna hurl a luminous arrow at this closer one.
At this one up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I believe it is just a spell attack. So
I'm going to go ahead and put a little arrow on you to signify that you have archers. You're not arrowed, but you have archer form. So I will get you a form token for your stuff later. So it was
14. I think that hits, you said, right?
14 hits. AC is 14.
9 radiant damage.
9 radiant. All right, wonderful.
And I'm gonna use my action. What do I want to do? That's my bonus action. I'll try. How far is the range? Oh, it's 10 feet. I don't really want to get it within 10 feet of him. I'll just try a nice guiding bolt. I get some of those for free. So I will do that at the same guy. No, that's gonna definitely miss.
Okay.
That is a 7 to hit, so that is not gonna.
Yeah, that does not hit. That does not hit, unfortunately.
And that is it for me.
Perfect. That brings us to the Drakes. The Drakes get a turn now. This Drake here is going to, obviously it's going to attack you, Bart, because you have made yourself known. It gets a bite attack and a tail attack, so it has a +5 to hit on both. So first it's going to go with the bite. That is a 14 + 5 for a total of 19.
Oh, that hits.
Okay. And it's going to do 9 points of piercing damage with the bite. And then the tail attack, that is a 6 + 5 for a total of 11. I don't think an 11 hits you.
No, 19's my AC.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, tanky.
And then this Drake is going to move in. It does not have pack tactics, so it has to utilize the same flanking rules as everybody else. It's going to attack with its bite with advantage. That is. Okay. I rolled a 19 on the one die, and it rolled a 2 on the other, so obviously the 19 hits. 1d8. That is a total of 11 points of piercing damage. That is for its bite attack, tail attack, 2, and 3. All right, cool. So they don't hit with their tails, but they do hit with their bites. Bart, the second Drake, as you're focused on the first one, you knew what you were doing to position yourself for this fight. And you were like, you're going to make room so that way an ally can get in there. Well, the other Drake came up behind, and you feel its teeth sink into your shell, and then you hear a small crack as its jaws kind of wrap on it. And kind of like sink in. But since your shell has taken so much damage over the years, it gets a little bit of it takes a little piece of it with it. Not obviously not going to take any detriment from missing a piece of shell or anything like that, but it's just added to the collection of scars and scrapes that you've received over the years. And now I need to see if the others notice what's going on. Nope. They don't notice what's going on. Not yet anyway. And that will bring us to Faputa. Faputa, it is your turn, my friend.
Faputa will... Did Faputa realize that the... I guess I wouldn't really know if there's others. No, I do know if there are others, because Shadow told me.
Yes. She told you just before she hid.
Yeah.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Oh,
I wasn't
no,
sure. I was
that's
gonna-
actually, yeah, that's right. She didn't get a chance to tell you because I was
yeah, I didn't
muted
make it back.
when so she didn't get a chance to tell you yet.
Gotcha. From this distance, do I see this big old apparition, or not big old, but apparition guy
Oh
over
yeah.
here?
Oh yeah, you can see him. Absolutely.
Faputa will look to his buddy Bart. Brennan, do friends need help?
Yeah, yes, please.
Ska. Faputa will heed this, and do a thingamabob here. A bob-em-a-thing, if you will. And where the fuck is it? Weird. Where is my tattoo? It has disappeared from my action economy.
Oh no.
Is it not attuned?
It should have been.
Yeah, it should have been attuned, and if not, feel free to attune it. Let me check your D&D Beyond really quick. Maybe it's something I need to
My
do.
some of my stuff got unequipped when they updated the site.
Yeah, that makes sense too. Thanks, D&D Beyond. We love you here.
All right. Well, I'm going to activate my tattoo as this dark inky shadows kind of leap out from underneath Faputa's cloak
Okay.
as he throws the cloak off and dashes forward.
Okay.
Are we doing diagonal movement being double? Question mark.
No. Every square is a move, so it's not double move, so it is just a square of movement.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. So 5, 10, 15. That'd be right there then. And I will strike at this Drake with my greatsword using my claw tattoos to
This one here.
to
Okay.
levy the sword.
Okay.
As you see these like shadowy claws reach out from Faputa and reach into a position that looks like it's going to strike with a greatsword, but there's nothing there. Then right before the moment of impact, boom, big old crazy cursed greatsword appears, ready to slash at this big old Drake.
Now I'm confused.
Just want to double check that I got everything here. For each melee attack with this weapon, alright, you can strike and reach up to 15 feet away. In addition, your melee attacks do a 1d. Okay, sick.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I hadn't seen the bonus action option for it.
Alrighty, we will strike at the Drake.
That's fun.
Actually, I think I'll go here instead. Would I get advantage? Because of flanking? I know it's 15 feet away, but would I have to be like right next to? Or is it just within range kind of deal?
Well, I mean, you're attacking with a melee weapon that just has reach. The weapon has reach, so therefore you have advantage. If it was a ranged weapon, I would say no, because you would run the risk of hitting someone.
Well, you don't have to be directly adjacent to flank.
Not
That's
if
be
you.
awful when we're fighting any monster ever with reach, which is most monsters.
But if it's got reach, I would. I've never had to make this determination, so let's.
I mean,
Very interesting.
it would make sense either way.
Yeah.
Because it is just a melee.
I think raw you have to be directly within 5 feet, but if we're doing that range, that's fine. I'm just worried every monster's gonna get advantage.
Well, Well, I mean, it just means that we have to pay attention to where we're
mean-
at a little bit more. I think it adds a little level of difficulty. I like
the
it.
tattoo just enables me to make attacks 15 feet away. So, I mean, would it just be considered like a weapon that's 15 feet long?
Oh, for sure. Like, I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about every monster
Yeah,
has
no.
reach inside me.
I would say here's my determination on it. Your tattoo enables you to basically outstretch your attack. It'd be the same thing as if you had like a pole arm and you were fighting with a spear or a ransor or a glaive or a volge or any of those other cool pole arms that I happen to be able to name from medieval eras. You know, being on either side, you do get a flanking. So I would say as long as the weapon itself is determined to have a reach quality and it's not a ranged attack, then yes.
I see. Good.
I like it.
I will be back here then.
He's like, hold on, let me back up a little bit more. But you still have to be the opposite side adjacent of the player though. So if you're wanting to get advantage, then you have to be where you were because
facts. Okay.
Because that's how we work the advantage for the flanking, is that you have to be on the opposite side of your party member.
Makes sense. Alrighty.
So yeah, if you want to do that, yeah, go for it. But here's the hard rule on it now. So that's what we're gonna go moving forward. Cool?
Got you.
Cool, everybody?
20 to hit.
20 hits.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
20 hits.
Cool.
AC's 14.
It is now. Interesting. Let's see. 20 minus 5. Could I use Great Weapon Master to -5 for my attack to add 10?
You can.
Okay. Alrighty. We'll do that damage then. So that's going to be 14, 24, and
Nice.
with the plus 10. And then hold on. Wait a minute. We're not done. We got another 1d6 that we can add.
Oh, wait,
so that's gonna
there's
be
more.
24 plus 5. That's going to be 29 damage to that, this guy right here.
29 total. Let's go. All right. I love it. Anything else, Faputa? Because that creature is still up.
What? God damn it!
This thing does not want to die.
Sure, I mean, I'll describe basically how Faputa moves. He just dashes forward and then does a sidestep here as these Eldritch Tat-like claws reach out from him. As he slashes down with his hands, these tattoos almost are like an extension of his arms.
Mm-hmm.
As they follow suit with the slash. Then right before moment of impact, there's no greatsword in his hand. Then all of a sudden there is. And it slashes at this drake after cleaving its way through. Not felling the creature, the greatsword disappears and the claws retract back into Faputa.
Okay. Yeah, so your greatsword, your packed weapon, it does cleave deep into the scales of this creature, and you've gained its notice. You have fully gained its notice, and while it is not dead, it is very, very severely hurt. But it is not dead. Is that your turn? Is that your turn, Faputa?
Yes, I've used my action and bonus action. One day I'll one-shot a creature.
You can do it. I have faith in you. That brings us back
This
to
is the level. If you, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you're ever gonna do it, this is the level to do it at. So, because it gets exponentially more impossible as you get higher level.
Could I say I made that attack with Booming Blade?
No.
No? Okay. Facts.
It's not that I don't want you to kill this creature. I'm just saying we've done a lot in that turn and we've made some rule determinations in the meantime.
Sure.
I would say
A
remember.
booming blade wouldn't do more damage.
Yeah,
Not at this level yet.
yeah, not yet.
but it would be booming bladed.
It would get bladed. That's that actually brings us back to Shadowstripe. Shadowstripe, with your keen feline instincts, you know that what's going on between these drakes, Bart and Faputa, are definitely going to draw the attention of everything in there this turn. So you have your full turn to make determinations and go from there. So what do you do? It is your turn. You are also effectively hidden from these two creatures.
Yeah. I will just kind of whisper shout to Faputa, keep an eye on the pit. We're not going to be alone for long. And then
Faputa
you all
is
just
aware.
you all just see this streak of black fur come running out, and I'm going to reach up and one of my psychic blades
Okay.
kind of comes out, and it looks like I'm going for a claw attack, and it's just 5 bladed claws that come out and just rake down this drake's throat.
All right.
Oh.
Heck.
And it is that is when it's, so that's a +5. Oh god damn it, that's a 7.
Remember, you have advantage.
Oh, I do. That is a 7 + 5, which is a 12, so that's not enough.
12 is not enough.
So I'm going to bonus action strike again. Same thing. Psychic blade coming out of my other hand. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Awesome.
I like that dice.
Hell yeah.
That is my dice today. Okay, so that is
Second
2d6.
round.
So remember how we do. I'll relay this for Mawkin. So for crits, we do max dice on the first, like, basically whatever your weapon damage is, you do max damage, and then all your other numerical values you roll. So like your sneak, like, so her initial sneak attack is going to be maxed with that. But then she rolls for the crit. She rolls for the crit damage on top of that, and her crit damage for her weapon. So
it's 3d6. 18 plus 3 plus 1d6 plus 3. So 21
yes.
plus 5 is 26 plus 3 is 29.
That is more than enough. So you rend the throat of this drake, and your claws dig into its scales, and it's as if it's a hot knife through butter, and you're just down through it, and the drake gurgles and slumps onto its side.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh, did
And
the
with
same amount
that,
of damage.
as
You match.
as it's dying, I'm going to dash along its back, jump up on Bart, and then leap over the drake to land on the other side.
Badass.
Yeah.
Just to give a little bit of flavor to me going around to the other side to give everybody, to give Bart advantage on his next attack.
Okay, sounds awesome. Let me take care of something really quick. Okay. That means that drake is gone, which is also
Nice.
it's also good. So this one is dead, and you've moved to the side of that one. That brings us to Bart. Bart, it is your turn.
Okay, so Bart sees that and he sees and feels Shadowstripe like jump over him and like flip over that Drake, turns around and says, "Yeah, let's do this." And he goes and starts to punch the Drake's face. Ooh, natural 20.
I love this.
Nice.
He doesn't do nearly as cool a damage as Shadowstripe or Faputa, but it's gonna be. Oh, that sucks. 6, 7 plus 3, 10 damage for that.
So hold on, that's 10 damage with your crit. So hold on. So your
I rolled a 1. I rolled a 1 on the dice. I roll a d6 when I punch him. I just roll a d6.
Okay, so you get your max dice, which is your 6 plus your strength mod. What's your strength mod?
Oh, 3.
3. So that would be 9 points for a max damage one. So it's
okay.
that, and then plus the 1 that you rolled, which
10 plus another 3.
no, that numerical value. No, you only add your modifier once. So it's still 10.
It's 10, yeah.
Okay.
It sucks. Anyways, I am going to bonus action. Sorry. I'm going to bonus action second wind.
Okay. And get some hit points back.
Yes, that's important. I took a lot of hit damage last time. D10. Are you kidding me? I rolled a 1. Plus 3 is 4. Double that, I get 8 hit points back.
That's right, because you've got what is it? The
periapt of
the
healing.
periapt of health. Yep. Awesome. Wow. That's gonna be okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine because you know who's gonna kill this Drake. It's gonna be
I'm gonna action surge and I'm gonna punch. I'm gonna punch him again.
Okay. I was gonna be like, Mocking can do this. Mocking can take out this.
That is 16 to hit.
16 hits. 14 is your number.
And 5 points of damage.
5 points. Okay.
Nice.
Now it is Mockin's turn. Mockin, it is your turn. You see Shadowstripe just very skillfully with the finesse of a feline butcher rend the throat of this Drake, and you watch as Bart starts to pummel some of the softer bits of this Drake's underbelly. So what do you do?
Okay, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to shoot another arrow at him.
Okay.
$22 to hit.
22 hits.
For 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I assume he is still up.
Yes, it is.
I will. Over here, I'm gonna get a little closer. And then I'm gonna use my action. I'm gonna move in closer and use poison spray, so I need him to make a con save.
Okay, he's going to go ahead and make a con save. He's not proficient in con saves, but he does have a +3. He has a +3, so let's see. He rolled a 4 on the die, so that is a total of a 7. He is not going to
That will
succeed.
fail. And that'll do 1 point of poison damage. I'm rolling such good damage. My damage numbers are great.
It's either 20s or 1s today. We're on one end or the other. It's fine. We're all right.
It'll be fine.
All right, poison spray. Any other benefits or detriments that he needs to be aware of?
I don't believe so. I believe it's just the damage
Okay.
poison spray. Yep.
All right.
And that is it for me.
Okay. Now it is the Drake's turn. As all this is happening, the Drake witnesses what's been going on with its companion, and seeing a much smaller house cat, a much smaller target. It is going to turn around and try to attack you, Shadowstripe.
Yeah.
+5 to hit with its bite.
Oof.
That is a 16 on the die for a total of 21.
Yep.
For a whopping 4 points of damage. And it is going to bat its tail at you, Bart, as it turns around to try to devour Shadowstripe. So a +5 to hit you with that.
Oh no!
That is a 17 on the die. +5. That is a 23. So he finally hits with his tail. D6 for a whopping 4 points of damage. I'm rolling fantastically too. I love this. It's okay. It's bludgeoning damage if that makes any difference. And as it does so, it is it's going to take a 5-foot step that way. Not out of your threatened squares. He's just moving. He's forcing you to move. But as he moves and the commotion tends to draw the attention, these guys are going to start moving. Let's see. I spent half of his move to get up out, so he will be there. He will go there. He's there. He's gonna have to go the long way. He can get up to the edge. Okay, this guy's here. He is just some common rabble. However, he does not have a way to he doesn't have a way to hit you. So this guy here, what does he have? He has a sling. So we're gonna roll for a sling. It's a +2 to hit. Bart, a 16 does not hit you.
No, sir.
Does this guy have a sling? He does. He has a sling. Okay. Does a 12 hit you, Shadowstripe, with a sling? Nope. Okay. So 2 rocks come sailing by. One just tinks off of your shell, Bart. It's not even enough to really draw your attention. Just and it flies wherever. Another one just comes sailing past you, Shadowstripe, and lands somewhere in the grass. This guy. Let's see. What's his range? Just within 30. He's gonna try to wing a stone at you, Faputa. 13 on the die +2, 15. Does a 15 hit? Negative. So again, another stone comes sailing by. Yeah, and by this time the sheep have scattered. The sheep are just gone. They've gone meh, and they've buggered off. The gnome, she disappears.
Dash shit.
Thought my screen glitched.
You thought your screen glitched when she disappeared?
Yeah.
Nope, she disappeared. She's non-existent for the moment. And this spectral figure is just going to move down into here. But that is their turn. Faputa, it is your turn.
Faputa will cast darkness on himself,
Okay.
and then
Darkness centered on yourself, so it is. Will it be a moving patch of darkness?
It will be.
Remind me again the radius on that one.
That is in 15-foot radius.
So I can't see anymore? Because I'm
No,
10
it's
feet
on
from you.
him. Oh,
I'm
you
10 feet
are
from
within 15,
you.
yeah.
I'd like to see.
I don't know about all that. Eclipse. Oh, it doesn't show distance. That's annoying.
Each square is 5, so I was trying to get one drawn out here. There
That's
you go.
15.
Perfect.
So 2 of us are blind if you do it from where you are currently.
Oh, trust me, I'm gonna be moving. Don't
Which is,
worry.
yeah, he's...
I'm just saying, because I hit that towel, buddy, too.
I'm not worried about it. He'll be
He'll be
I think what I do is
fine.
15.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you
not
can-
within
there's a way to
15.
do it
You're
as-
outside of it, Mockin.
There's a way to do it as like an aura on your token, too, but I don't remember how.
Yeah, I forget how to do the auras.
Oh, you click the little gear and you scroll down to token aura. You right click your token and you hit the little
There it
gear and you
is.
scroll down to token aura and then you hit
15.
15
I
feet,
gotcha.
and then-
Fapta, you're gonna gain an aura, my friend. There you go.
Naturally, no.
I think CN you might have to like hit settings for the sheet and like enable us seeing it, but don't quote me on that. I can't.
Gotcha. Well,
There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There we go.
Y'all can see it now.
Nice.
My cat has come back to say hello.
So if I jump down from this ledge, how much would that be, like movement-wise?
These guys had to spend part of their movement to climb up out of there. It's like a 10-foot drop. It's a 10-foot drop, so you take a d6 unless you make a successful athletics or acrobatics check, or if you have slow fall.
No, I think I'm just him. I'll make that jump. Alrighty. Acrobatics, you said?
Yes.
10?
That's fine. That's enough.
Yippee! Then I will do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And do my bonus action to use my hex, not my like leveled spell hex, but my hexblade.
Okay.
Hex.
Okay.
The
other cool thing that you do, yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha.
The other hexblade curse. As Faputa just jumps off this ledge, he dashes forward, this darkness covering him, and it kind of just engulfs almost this entire crater as he dashes towards the specter.
Okay.
And runs at him. This magical darkness surrounding the two of them. I'd imagine the specter just sees these glinting purple eyes as he becomes hexblade cursed. And yeah, that will be me.
Okay. Interestingly enough, you hear the human man say, where'd the sun go? Am I dead? Oh. And you just hear him panicking in the dark because now all of a sudden it's dark.
It is all of a sudden dark.
For him it is. So Faputa, that is your turn, and that brings us back to the top of the round with Shadowstripe.
Okay. Do-do. Alright. I'm just gonna do the same thing I did last time. I reach out and 5 extra long bladed claws wipe across this thing's nose. Well, its tail, since it is moving away from me.
It's actually like backing up, like it's in a low a low
okay.
posture, and it's like backing up away. It's keeping its eyes on you
Yeah.
guys, because it's not like it didn't turn tail and run. It's just being careful now.
Backing up. Okay. Yeah, so I just swipe across its face. 15 plus 5 is a dirty 20.
That hits. 14's your number.
Oh shit, and I did not set myself up for sneak attack. That is a 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 points.
Okay.
You should still get sneak attack.
No, because I don't have advantage on it.
Doesn't matter, your allies in melee.
No, but you're
Oh,
in
do
melee,
I?
so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that how that works? First
Mhm.
time rogue? Okay, so then
Yeah,
so
if an ally's in melee or if you have advantage, I don't think yours has any other conditions, but
I'm just double checking because I
Yeah,
know
same.
that sounds right, and I want it to be right.
once per turn, when you attack with if you have advantage on the roll. You don't need advantage on the roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of that enemy. So because
Another
Bart
enemy
is
or friend?
Well, in this
An
case,
enemy
it
of the
is
target.
in this case it is Bart who is an enemy of that
Yeah.
enemy. So yes.
Yeah. So okay.
It's funny because technically, if you had some kind of three-way fight, one of the other people you're fighting could be in melee, and you'd still get advantage because they'd still be an enemy of that person, even if they were also your enemy.
So it's 6 more points of damage.
Okay, let's go.
Nice.
Sick.
All right,
So
it is still
then-
up because low damage has been rolled on this guy for right now, so it is still up there.
Yeah.
So then bonus action swipe with my other hand, with my other claw. Oops. 11 plus 5 is 16.
That hits. 14's your number.
Whoops, that was supposed to be 1 dice, but they were both 2. So 2 plus 3 is 5.
Okay. Again, creature's still up. This one's not been as clumsy as its former friend.
And then I'm just gonna swing around and flank it.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Bart, it is your turn.
I'm gonna punch it in the face.
Go for it.
Oh my god, are you serious? Advantage. I
Yes.
rolled two threes on the dice.
Oh no.
You must have been a little shaken from when it clipped into your shell before.
That initial salvo really beat the piss out of me, and I'm suffering. Like they hurt me bad, and I am trying.
Do you need healing?
I'm 19 hit points of 31 total.
Okay,
so
that's lower than I thought you were.
No, but I was at like 11 hit points.
Oh, that's bad. Why? Because you healed yourself.
I'm good. Anyways, I'm going to look really, really disgusted at it. And
Okay.
that's my turn.
All right, awesome. That does bring us to Mawkin.
Me, I think.
Mawkin, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to try and shoot the creepy lizard thing.
Okay.
That's a 3. Probably not gonna hit.
A 3 does not hit.
Well, it's a 5, but that still isn't gonna hit. And then my action. I'm gonna try poison spray again. I'll move up.
Okay.
Because I think that's still technically the better option.
All right, con save. He needs.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Gonna get to +3. 10.
That fails. And I'm not going to roll a 1 this time, D&D Beyond. We're going to roll a better 10! You know, that one's okay.
Nice.
You know, that one's okay.
Okay. So 10 points of poison damage. Okay, awesome. Wonderful. It's still up. It just takes a blast of poison to the face.
This thing does not want to die.
They're pretty tough. They're pretty tough. They are also like draconic drakes, so they're not pushovers. Anything else, Mawkin?
All right, that is it for me.
Okay. Then that brings us to the Drake. The Drake gets to go, and then his friends get to go. So let's start off with the Drake. The Drake is in the middle of this rough combat. Let's see. Evens, he's going to go for Bart. Odds, he's going to go for Shadowstripe. He's going for Bart.
Bring it.
+5 to hit with his bite. That is a 12 on the die. +5 is 17, but 17 does not hit you. Your AC is 19, if I recall correctly.
That's right.
And then a tail towards Shadowstripe. That is a 12 on the die +5 for 17 total.
That hits.
D6 for a whopping 5 points of damage.
Tail just comes down.
she was probably like doing that cat thing where her paws are down, her back end is up, and she's getting ready to pounce, and then the tail comes down, and she's like, ah! And then just the cat surprise face. That's all I am. Everything involving Shadowstripe is just cat thoughts with me. I'm like,
yes,
I'm like,
as it should be.
So this rabble is going to move in. This rabble is also going to move in. How far can he move? Can he move?
Whoa.
Wow.
All right.
It was good knowing all of you.
He moves in. The other one's not going to get the opportunity to do so. They have a mob rule. So these guys, as long as they have 2 other human rabble next to them, they get the benefit of bonus to their defense. They get bonuses to their defense as long as their allies are there. So it's not really, they don't really get advantage against you because, technically only this guy does because he's got the Drake there, but he only has like a +2 to hit. So we'll see. Advantage, that's
fine. Cats have 9 lives. If Shadowstripe dies, Shadowstripe 2 will come back.
Dirty 20.
Oh, fuck. No, that misses. Yeah.
Three points of damage. 3 points of damage as he hits you with a club. This guy is going to attack with his club, and that is a 6. And then this guy is going to attack with his club, and that is a 16 total.
Yes, that hits.
2 points of damage.
Okay.
They don't hit for very much. But now their defenses are increased because they are a mob. This guy, what's he gonna do? I got
Catherine, do you need some healing?
A little bit.
He can't see into the darkness. He's going to fire his sling blindly into the darkness. Now, if he rolls a 1, I'm going to give him the option that he's going to hit the specter. So he's firing into the darkness with disadvantage because he doesn't know where you are exactly, Faputa. So let's see if he even hits with a +2. That is a 10. 10 is his lowest. A 10 misses you. I am under the full assumption that 10 misses you. You hear a rock collide somewhere in there, not even close to you. And then he's going to move down to here. I need to move there. And now we go to the Spectre, who is in the darkness. Faputa, are you able to see in magical darkness?
I am. I have Devil's Sight.
Fantastic.
I hope so if you put it up.
Yeah, I mean,
Actually, no, I
sometimes,
can't.
sometimes I have known hexblades and warlocks to not take that and then cast darkness. And it's like, well, you know that you
What a
can't
good
see.
life decision that is.
Well, he is going to move. He is going to move, so Faputa, you get an attack of opportunity on him, but he's going to get out of there because he does not want to be in the darkness. So feel free to make your attack of opportunity.
Is he moving more than 15 feet?
Yes, he is.
Alright, yeah, I'll hit him then. That'll be made with advantage due to me being in my darkness. Yippee. 20 for the first one, and yeah, we'll take the 20.
Yep. That'll hit.
Be...
That'll hit because his AC is 18.
Oh goodness. 15 for the first bit of damage.
Okay.
Then we're gonna do another d6, so 15 plus 4. And I do believe my other hexblade gives me damage. No, it just allows me to hit with a 2 on top of that, so.
Okay. So how much damage total?
Be, 15, that's gonna be 19 damage.
19 damage, okay. Damage taken. Yeah, he floats out. And he sees what's going on down here. Floats out, he sees what's going on down here. He sees this dead drake, and he holds out his hand, and he speaks in some ancient tongue. And when he does,
Is it abyssal and or primordial?
it is neither. It is neither abyssal. Well, hold on. No, it would be abyssal. It would be abyssal.
What does he say?
what does he say? Rise, my minion. Your time is not done yet. And a zombie.
Oh.
It becomes a zombie.
Yeah.
All right. But that is his turn. That is his turn. After he's...
Oh wait, okay, that's that. Sorry, I was thinking for 1 second. I was thinking there was a zombie, and I was very confused. Got it.
Yeah. So he just raises it as a zombie. It does not get to attack on his turn.
Okay.
So it goes from the drakes and them. Faputa, it is now your turn again. you took an attack of opportunity on him. It is your turn now.
Cool. Faputa will turn after this guy.
Ah, a tongue I have not heard in a minute.
And Faputa will rush forward, chasing after this guy. Actually, 5, 10, 20, yeah, okay. And I'll end up right here.
Okay.
And hit him with my attack. Let's see here. First one and second. A 15, 16, 17. 17 to hit.
17 does not hit. 18 is your number.
Okay. Well, darn. That wasn't supposed to happen. We'll
Oops.
do our bonus action. Hex on this guy.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's another concentration spell. I can't. Fuck.
Yeah, so you can either have your darkness or you can have your hex.
We'll keep the darkness.
Okay.
Yeah, that will be it then.
All right. That brings us back to the top of the round. Shadowstripe, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm going to blade the Drake again, I guess. Since he seems to be the more dangerous.
Okay.
Oh shit, that is another natural 20.
Fuck yeah.
Shadow. Shadow the Drake Slayer.
Just fuck these snakes. Okay, so that is an automatic 21 plus and a 6 on the dice. Okay, plus 9 is 30 points of damage.
Okay. You how do you destroy this one?
I am gonna bonus action disengage.
Okay.
So we're triggering that, and I run up the Drake, and each step is just another giant claw dragging into it.
Okay.
Until I jump underneath of Bart.
Okay.
And hiss at the zombie behind him.
Okay. I'm going to slightly shift Bart so that way we can see what's
be there if that's easier too. It's
just in terms of like us seeing things. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and move yourself just up that way, I'll know that you are you are underneath that. All right, perfect. That Drake is dead. All right. Anything else, Shadowstripe?
That is my turn, I believe.
All right, that brings us up to Bart. Bart, it is your go.
Okay, so I see Shadowstripe leap over and once again just claw the living shit out of that Drake.
Yep, like a cat with a couch cushion. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and as she's going, she's just like slashing the shit out of him, and then leaps off and then comes in like underneath me, and I see this, and I perfect opportunity, and I move myself over to the other side of the zombie so that I can have advantage. And I will attack.
All right, go for
it. 18.
Nice.
It hits.
A total of 8 points of damage on the zombie.
Okay. Damage taken.
And I look over at Malkin. I said, we could use some help over here, some healing.
Which one of you?
Both
I'm at
of
7.
us.
Okay, the cat first. Got it.
So that's your turn though, Bart?
Yes.
All right, Malkin, it is your go.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to shoot the zombie, because I guess that's the one we're targeting next.
That is correct.
But I make sure I actually have a healing. I make sure I actually have cure wounds before I use my bonus action for something else. I do, okay. Shoot at that guy. That'll be a nat 1. That's gonna miss. And then I'm gonna move up 10, 15, 20. I know, cat first. 5, 10. And cast Cure Wounds on the cat.
All right.
You are going to heal 9 points.
Nice.
And then I'm going to back up again.
Appreciate it.
Very good. That brings us to the bad guys. So the bad guys get to go.
Oh.
Boo! Bad guy turn. Boo!
But they should clearly just let us murder them. That would be much nicer of them.
Yeah, they'll just sit back. They'll just let that happen. It's fine. It's fine.
Very demure. Very cutesy.
How nice of them. What polite, polite bandits.
So, as you heal Shadowstripe, Mawkin, out of the shadows, comes the deep gnome, and she scowls, and Bart has turned his attention to the zombie, and does not see her approach.
No, Bart doesn't.
I am gonna try and be like, look out. That's
Yeah,
another one.
it's one of those slow motion look out. She is going to jab at you.
Sounds good.
She has a +7 to hit.
Oh, I don't like her.
That is a 6 on the die, but she has advantage because of her sneak attack, and that is a nat 20. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
So that is 8 and 3
Oh, but he
for
didn't see her coming.
8 and 3 for 11, and then I have to roll her damage one more time. So you take 15 points of damage, Bart, as she rounds the soft bit of your shell, and it seems like she's almost climbed onto your back to hit a softer bit along your ribs. But as she gets you that way, she is going to
Oh, Bart goes down.
Oh, Bart's down. Okay.
Bart's down.
I guess I'm healing Bart next turn.
So Bart goes down, and she is going to, since you're not a threat, she's going to back up. She's going to back up over that way. The rabble, these guys. This guy's going to move out of the darkness.
I would like to opportunity attack him.
He's
He's got a 15-foot reach.
You do have a 15-foot
You
reach.
actually have a 15-foot
You
reach.
do.
Is it just you can reach when you make an attack? Like, is it actually a full-on reach?
I think, I think it's a full-on reach. Yeah. So you can opportunity attack him.
I love that tattoo so much.
That's it. I mean, it's an uncommon tattoo. Let's go.
Well, it means you can hit this one too.
It'll be nice. Alrighty.
Yeah, but he only gets one opportunity attack.
Yeah. Yeah.
21 for the first one. Alright, it's gonna be 25. Right?
Okay.
But, alright, so 25 minus 5 is 20.
Okay. Don't bother rolling damage. He is a minion. He has 1 hit point.
Oh, facts. Yeah, basically the second this guy steps out, a swoosh of a greatsword cleaves him in half and just falls out.
Yeah, he staggers out of the darkness. He staggers out of the darkness and then just like 2-part body slides in different directions, and he's gone. Okay. Well, that was his turn. This guy is not within 15 feet, but he is going to move in. This guy is going to move in because you don't have a second opportunity attack. Club. Oh, that's nice. That's a 1. So he misses with a 1. This guy. 12 does not hit you, correct, Shadowstripe?
12 does not hit me.
And the zombie. That's another 12. Zombie misses, and then this guy. Let's see. What's the range? That's a long range, so he's gonna have to move. He's going to move to here. All right. He is firing at you with disadvantage, Mawkin, with a sling.
Okay.
A +2 to hit. That is a 9 and a 4.
No, that is not gonna hit.
Okay. Perfect. Also, I need to put that you are currently in death saves there, Bart. All right. This man is still tied up, and this guy. Let's see. To continue to fight Faputa, does he do something else? Okay. I see what he can do. All right. He is going to attempt to use his shadow claws on you. That is a +7 to hit, but he is attacking at disadvantage because he cannot see in magical darkness. That is.
So rude of him. Shadow Claws are a trick.
That is a miss. That is a miss. His first roll was a 17 on the die, and his second roll was a 2. So I doubt a 9 hits you, Faputa. He goes to grasp at you with his shadow claws and entirely misses. One more time, he is going to move from this area. So you get well, you already used your attack of opportunity.
This is true.
So he is going to get the heck out of here. He's going to go over here.
Come back. Let's play more.
He doesn't want to play. Play in the dark. He was told to go home after the streetlights come on. That is their turn. Which brings us to Faputa. Faputa, it is your turn. Is Faputa aware of what's going on, like with Bart and everybody, or?
Yeah, Faputa
Okay.
can see 160 feet out of this magical.
Okay,
darkness.
just making sure.
Yeah. God damn it, Faputa, you goody two shoes. All right. Faputa is going to go save his friends or something, I guess. Whatever. We are going to move forward to cleave these creatures, these adversaries, if you will.
Okay.
I'd like to hit this one first.
Okay, go for it.
Advantage. Does a 16 hit?
16 hits. AC is 14.
Gotcha. And it's 1 hit point, right?
It is 1 hit point. Do not worry about rolling damage, but
Cool.
as long as you hit and can deal 1 point of damage, then yes, he is dead.
Nice. I'm then gonna bonus action as with Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
And use my bonus action to attack the other guy.
Okay.
How do you have Great Weapon Master?
He. 23.
23 hits.
Slicing this guy down.
All right.
And let's see here. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Faputa will then position himself, lodging his greatsword into this guy and perching himself on top of it
Okay.
as he stares at this zombie.
Okay.
Fancy.
Faputa, is that your turn?
That will be Faputa's turn.
All right. There's a area of magical darkness around y'all. So Shadowstripe, are you able to see in magical darkness?
I doubt it.
I can't heal the guy who's dying. Okay.
I'll have him. No worries.
No worries.
That's
We got
my
this.
job.
We-
I don't know. I don't know.
Uh,
In Bart's defense,
can-
he's been rolling 1s on his die. I'm just worried when
I
death
cannot-
saves come up.
Yeah. No, I cannot see in magical darkness, but I do know that my friend just went down directly in front of me.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna run forward
Okay.
until I conk my head into his shell. And then I'll climb onto his belly and pat around until I find his face and feed him a healing potion.
Okay. I will allow this. I will allow this.
Waste of a good healing potion. Okay. I was gonna.
So
I have
that
healing spells
is-
for him.
Well, yeah,
Like a
but it's
CM.
also good to keep the spells when we're fighting somebody who's dashing around invisibly.
True.
So
I
that
had a
is
choice to make. It was either to
yeah, no, it was
let the
good.
minions
It was
attack.
yeah,
or
you're good. Yeah, no,
fuck
it
off
was
back to the other
good you
corner.
took those two out. So it's 3 + 2, you get 5 hit points back.
Okay, you are back to the land of the living.
And then I don't think I can do a bonus action.
You don't have a bonus action attack or anything like that, or
yeah,
a dash
because I
or a
didn't
move.
attack. I mean, I can bonus action disengage. I'll bonus action hide.
Okay.
No, just kidding. I'm in darkness. I'd probably hop off so he can stand up.
Okay.
Probably there would be my guess. Is I know there's a lip here that I don't want to fall off of, so I'll just keep going.
Also fair.
Just keep going forward.
Also very fair. Yep. you might look like a cat, but you still take falling damage. You don't have slow fall. You might land on your feet, but it's gonna hurt a little. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty. That brings us to Bart. You are back to the land of the living.
Whoa.
You basically
It doesn't feel like it.
you are dazed. You are dazed for this round.
So the first thing I do is thank you, Shadowstripe. And as I say that, I reach into my pouch and I pull out a healing potion of my own, and I take that.
All right.
5, 7 doubled is 14 points of healing.
All right.
Doubled?
Oh, I doubled.
He has a periaptive healing.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
I forgot that effect. Get potions. That's fun.
And then I will stand up and I will grapple the zombie.
You taking the potion will take your entire turn. You've just come back from being dead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and I'll stand up.
Okay. But you are healed. You are healed. So that means it is.
It's me, I believe.
Yep. Mockin, your turn.
Okay, I was gonna heal him, but I guess I'm not doing that. So let me see if I can actually see. Okay, this is an enemy, right?
Yep, she is an enemy, and so is this guy.
Oh, I didn't see him down there. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna shoot an arrow at her because she looks scary.
Okay, go for it.
Where did I put that? 18?
18 hits. Her AC is 16.
Ooh, okay. So that'll be 10 points of damage to her.
10. Ooh, okay.
I rolled pretty good that time, finally. And then I'm gonna toss a guiding bolt at her because she seems scary, and I get one more of those for free, I think.
Alrighty, let's go.
Guiding bolt. 17. That still hits, right?
17 still hits.
Nice.
Yep, her AC is 16. So yes, the next attack on her has advantage.
And that's 12 points of radiant damage.
Perfect. She doesn't look very good anyhow. All right, wonderful. Anything else, Mockin?
That is it for me.
Okay, well, that doesn't...
That being like, whoever, Goblin friend, I can't heal anyone if I can't see them.
I move soon.
Thank you.
All right.
I just, don't want
The
our Tortle friend to get murdered.
well,
And it kind of sounded like he was getting murdered a little bit.
well, the zombie is going to strike blindly in the darkness. He's not sure where he's striking, so evens it's going to be Bart, and odds is going to be Faputa, but it's still at disadvantage because he can't see in the darkness. That is a 3, so Faputa, you've got an attack at disadvantage coming your way. Even with disadvantage, that is a 16.
Negative.
Oh.
16 misses. So you feel the zombie fumbling around with its hands in the darkness, and it kind of catches your cloak but doesn't yank it free from you, but it misses.
The cloak is gone.
Oh, well, it's grasping at something. It's grasping at like your clothes, or thematically it is grasping at your clothes and just misses.
Fair enough.
Shadowstripe is still in the dark. Bart is still in the dark. This little guy over here is going to let's see how far. Okay, he's gonna move in to here. Mockin, he is going to try to hit you with his club. He has a +2 to hit.
Well, that's not very nice of him.
12.
That's gonna miss.
Okay. So he's swinging at you with his club. But more importantly, this dark, deep gnome, she looks back at the spectral form and says, "Master, what do we do?" And he says, "Retreat with me." And this shadowy portal opens up, and
goodness.
he steps into it. The specter steps into the portal and disappears.
Counterspell.
Okay, you counterspell with
A dirty look. I don't know.
you close the portal. You just glare at it and you intimidate it into non-existence. He opens the portal, and shadowy wisps envelop him, and it's almost as if tendrils and hands and arms gently embrace him and slowly pull him into the shadows. And she is going to use her full round to run up to the portal and dash through
Howard!
it. Leaving behind this guy and the zombie, the zombie has no idea and it probably doesn't care. Actually, he leaves, zombie crumbles. The zombie crumbles.
Oh, because it was like his zombie.
Yeah. But the other guy's like, and he's going to try to run away. So Mockin, you get an attack of opportunity.
Can I try and like non-lethally whack him?
You
I
can.
just kind of want to question this guy.
You can, absolutely.
Okay, I guess I'll use my sword. That's an 8, so I don't think it's gonna matter, because I assume an 8 does not hit this man. I know they're not very good at their jobs, but...
No, his AC is 14, so he's going to continue to run. He's like, "No, don't leave me, and he gets to there, and then the portal just disappears. He's like, no, and he stumbles and falls rather clumsily.
Maybe we should keep this guy alive so we can like question him.
I go running up to him and I give him a big old bear hug. And I try to grapple him.
It's Fopta's turn. Yeah, it's Fopta's turn.
My apologies.
No, you're good.
Fapta will use his bonus action to Misty Step over to where the portal was, and let's see here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, yes, okay. He's gonna slash angrily at where it was.
Okay, the portal's up
Not
here.
hoping to. Oh, oopsies. I'll move up there then.
Okay, I'm just saying. It's like the portal's up there. It's fine. It's fine.
Trying to desperately, if anything, slash it where it was, maybe to open it again, do something.
Okay, you slash at the air, and given your penchant for being able to see in the darkness, you hope that you can rend the shadows like a curtain and part them, but no, to no avail.
Stop! Stay open! Nah!
And that will be the end of Faputa's turn.
Okay. That brings us to the top of the round. Shadowstripe.
I'm gonna assume that everybody's gonna take care of that fucker. 10. So I'm gonna jump down. My athletics and my acrobatics are shit.
You can do it.
That's a 6. That is a 6 total.
You take 1 point of falling damage.
I break a nail.
Oh no!
5, 10, 15,
She's gonna
20,
be pissed.
25, 30. I get over here and like bat around trying to find the guy. And I'm just like, Dovin,
Yes,
your wife
yes.
sent us.
Oh, goodness. Who's... Is... God, is that you?
It is. I'm your conscience. And then I'm going to use my feline agility
Okay.
to add on to my
Okay.
speed. And I'm just going to like purr around his leg.
All right.
Loose.
So he's like, oh, the gods have sent me a cat.
The universal cat distribution system has arrived.
What incredible timing!
Anything else? Anything else, Shadowstripe?
No, just that.
All right, Bart, your go.
Okay, so I will move over here and attempt to grapple this guy.
Okay.
DC 13. Strength or agility, I believe.
It is a fail either way. He rolled a 3.
Please.
Perfect. So he is officially grappled
He is.
Oh,
and cannot move. I just say,
nice.
settle down. We're just gonna ask you questions and stop resisting.
Okay, well, as convincing as he finds that to be, he's grappled, he is terrified because he's been left behind.
He is having a bad day.
Yeah, he's not having a good time. But combat is effectively over.
I start asking this guy, have you got good size, you ever think about fighting? I could train you.
Are you trying to recruit him as a vessel?
he's like, oh no, please, let me go, Lord Calrol, no, he will end me,
Lord who now? Who is that? Lord who now?
Who will end you?
Lord Calrol, he will end me, and I will serve our master. My body will serve my master better in death than it has in life. Better in death than it has in life. And he's just chanting that over and over. Better in death than
You
in
don't
life.
sound super convinced.
You can try to persuade him. You can try to persuade him otherwise. But since combat is over, I think this would be a good time to take a break, and then we can resume. Is that okay with everybody? We take a quick 5-minute break,
Yeah.
grab a snack, bathroom, whatever you guys need to do, and then we can come back to this. Is that okay?
Yep. So back in 5 minutes.
Yeah. So it's 8:40 p.m. my time. So come back at 8:45. 8:45 Eastern. So again, 5 minutes, 6 minutes roughly. Chat, feel free to hang out. And we shall return. I'm gonna go ahead and mute Discord, and then that way you guys can hear the cool music from Roll20. So I shall return. I have returned.
I've also returned.
Okay. I hath returned.
I'm trying to stop my cat from like sliding off of my lap because she's perched on one knee. It's not working out, but she's very committed.
Listen, cats are determined creatures, okay? They are very determined.
We are. It is true.
That is definitely true, even to their own detriment.
This is also true, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. I think we're still waiting on Bart, but that's okay. I think it's safe to say that Faputa dropped his aura, or is he still in darkness?
He dropped it.
Okay.
He's currently madly swinging at where the portal was.
We lost Makin.
Oh.
I'm back.
I think Malkin's cat knocked his computer over.
Oh no.
Oh shit, they're like offline.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Like,
That's
Oh.
well, we'll wait just a second. We'll see here.
Unless they were offline before?
yeah. I don't think they've been.
Oh, there they are. No, I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
lying.
I added them. That's my bad. All right. Well, I guess I can clear out these bodies. I can clear out the bodies.
It's the first time I got to use that tattoo. That was kind of fun.
That was awesome. That was
I
awesome.
love that tattoo so much.
And I've never had to make the determinant ruling on like, yeah, if you've got, as long as it's reach and not ranged, I would say that you still get the benefit of flanking as long as you're on the same side or within the same grid line as your ally. Then yes.
Yeah. It does say can reach a target up to 15 feet away. So, yeah. Very humorous because it's the exact radius of my darkness as well.
So how do you feel? Last time you couldn't hit me, and now you like pummeled me.
Listen, we've been rolling 1s and 20s. Like, I get one crit on you, and that's the one that does it. I land one good hit, and that's all it took. I mean, obviously, as a DM, I feel bad. I don't want to. I'm not here to murder you, but at the same time, it's man, I took down the fighter with the high AC.
Yeah. Don't feel bad. That was wild. Like that first opening salvo with those drakes, like real, they hurt.
It says that Ash is still in the roll 20.
Yeah. I think their Discord just chunky. Do you really feel bad, Jotun?
do I really feel bad? Yes, I do. It is not my prerogative. It is not my prerogative to inadvertently end my players, but if the monsters happen to do it for me, well, I'm not going to shake it.
Sorry about obscuring you there, Bart, from our healer.
Oh man, don't even worry about that. I'm okay with it. Like,
I don't think Malkin knew that we had so many healing potions on us. I think that was their biggest concern.
Well, I did tell them when they made their character that they start with the uncommon item. Yeah, well,
I guess my Discord decided to crash on me. I'm back.
We thought that your cat had just taken everything out and decided that you don't get to play anymore.
Well, she sure would like to do that, but no.
As cats are wont to do. But well, welcome back. Glad everything's okay. Anyway, if we're good to continue, or does everyone still need a minute?
I'm good.
I'm good, but
okay. So you guys managed to apprehend and capture one of these cultists, and at the same time, I assume that you cut the bindings on Dovin, or do you leave him tied up?
we're probably untied.
I'm 100% just like purring and wiping the blood off my fur onto his pant leg.
Okay. Oh,
Yes, I cut him loose.
blessings of the god cat. Yes, of course. Oh.
Faputa is still angrily swiping at the air currently with his greatsword. He's pissed that his target got away.
We're gonna return this man home with a new religion, among other things.
Please,
Everyone should worship the cats.
please, if there's anything that I can do for you, I have money. Thank you so much for saving me. I was inspecting the mound, and they came out of nowhere. They came through this shadowy portal, and the next thing I knew, they were all around me.
What were
Where?
you looking for?
Where'd they come from?
They said that they were looking for what was it? The entrance to the shadow realm, shadow.
Shadowfell?
Yes, that's it. And he taps his nose like yes, exactly. That's exactly what they said.
And they got away? Gah!
I mean, it's better than get away than for them to sacrifice someone, wouldn't you say? Wouldn't? And he's.
I mean, yes, that is
You is
better.
lucky.
Yes.
But Glad is safe? Maybe.
We are glad that you are not dead.
Glad is safe. You is Glad.
Yes.
I is Glad too.
Hello, Glad too. My name is Dovin. It is a pleasure to meet you, Glad. You. What did he say? What did he say he did? Oh.
His name is Faputa.
Oh, his name is Faputa.
His common is he's new to common.
Oh,
It's a work in progress.
And he clears his throat. He says, and he sees you as a goblin now. Yes, you don't have your cloak back on, or
Yeah, you see, I'll post the full image of Faputa here. Faputa is like full everything is out right now.
Okay.
He's not hidden anymore as he once was. But for those who have not seen Faputa, that is his entirety. His goblin frame, little shadowy hands, and scars tracing up his arms. He's like throwing his hands are in his hair right now. He's pissed. He's walking back and forth.
I had almost gotten that dang gnome as well.
Oh, fucking human!
Well, my goblin is a little rusty, but here, and he speaks in broken goblin. Faputa. He says, "Me, big cow. You, big hero, not cow. Me, save, give much riches, pig eggplant flower."
What is
Faputa will
what is cow supposed to be?
turn to him and deadpan stare, and then you hear basically in perfect goblin, for the guy that's speaking is broken goblin.
Mm-hmm.
You are a fucking weakling. That would have been better off dying.
Oh. Well, yeah.
Nobody else understands that though.
No.
No.
He's like, of course, you're absolutely right. I mean, it was dangerous. Yes, it was. And you can tell, Shadowstripe, make an insight check. The rest of you are probably around him at this point. How have you subdued the cultist though? Like, have you tied him up?
We can tie him up.
Okay.
Right?
Or are you just gonna let Bart just hold on to him?
That sounds
I kind of
annoying.
assumed that Bart was giving him fighting instructions at this point.
Yeah. Bart has fully recruited him at this point.
I don't think he's like successfully converted him from whatever he was into. But we can get to that. What was your insight check there, Shadowstripe?
I rolled a 4 plus 2, but my passive insight is 12, and I think you said we can't roll lower than passive, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Unless
12.
it is like something you have to actively search for, like an invisible person or something. So you can sense that Dovin is extremely uncomfortable with something that Faputa has said, but it looks like he's just kind of playing it off.
You see Faputa calm himself. He's taking like deep breaths in.
I'm just purring, weaving figure eights between the two, like rubbing up against their legs, trying to get everybody to chill the fuck out.
I'm sorry.
Put myself underneath.
You is safe. That is good. I happy. And you'll see like a very twisted smile come across his face.
Yes, happy. We're all happy. We're all very, very happy. Please, could you help me out of this mound? I mean, I think I'll no, never mind. I'll climb out. I'll climb out. So he climbs out on his own and just kind of like goes this way, giving Faputa a little bit of a wide berth. Meanwhile, Mawkin, what are you up to? What are you up to over where you are?
I don't know. I mean, what? I mean, I would have moved back over to the group probably. I just didn't see where we all ended up. Oh, over here. Okay.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna go up to the fellow we was rescuing and say, so did you learn anything? Like, well, they had like, did they say anything about who they were working for or whatnot?
They've only mentioned the name Calrel. They've mentioned the name Calrel many times. Lord Calrel, and you know, I've served my Lord Orcus in death better than I have in life, and that's all he keeps saying the entire time.
See, I told you guys that there was an Orcus cult up here.
So, if you lean into your punch, you know, and when you connect, if you just twist your fist and lean in and thrust with your hip, you'll hit harder.
I want you to try to make a persuasion check to see if you can get him to like not run away or decide to stick around.
Okay. Oh my God. Persuasion?
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Yeah! We got a new fighting student!
Plus 0. For a total of 20. For a total of 20.
You know, you're explaining this stuff to him. He's like, you're not going to kill me. You know, my Lord Calrel would just kill me, and can you keep me safe from him? If he returns, can you keep me safe from him? Or
Is he one who made Tortle?
oh, I don't know. The portal just opens and we go where we are bidden to go.
I mean, we saw him make the portal, didn't we? Like, it seemed like he, like... Because he was the one who was like, let's get the hell out of here. And then there was a portal.
Lord Calrel, is the, what's the word? He's like a, he's like a beacon. He's like a beacon for Orcus's power, and he uses Orcus's power, and he manifested at his will.
I don't really know what the...
Who's Orcus?
Oh, a demon lord. Sorry, I thought we'd covered that. Demon lord.
That's Orcus Crowley?
No, Orcus, the being is a demon lord. I don't know who this person is. If it is a person who is not, you know, the demon lord.
Who's Crowley? Did I hear all of this wrong?
No. So Kal-Rel.
I didn't hear any part of this.
Kal-Rel.
So
Yeah, Kal-Rel is the spectral
That's what I'm saying, guys.
apparition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, Kal-Rel is the spectral apparition in which they came here and they captured Dovin because he was poking around this burial mound, and as such, go ahead.
What were you looking for here?
Oh well, where dragons are buried, there's gold. Well, that's Dovin answering. Are you asking the man?
Yeah.
The cultist? He's
the cult.
I'm sorry. We'll have to determine who we're talking to, because we've got two silly humans that don't know what's going on entirely.
100%. My bad.
No, you're good. So the cultist is like, we were looking for the entrance. We were looking for the entrance to the Shadowfell.
Well, it looks like they found it.
Does my patron perch up at all during this conversation? Do I feel his presence?
Let me see.
About the Shadowfell and whatnot.
Actually, yes. So Faputa, as the cultist mentions the Shadowfell every now and again, the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, and you also feel your hand inexplicably drawn to your back where you normally draw your sword from, and it's for you, it's combat instinct is to reach for it and then draw, but you reach back there as if trying to commune with it, and you feel a presence as if they're looking over your shoulder and just listening, as if they need more information. They're not speaking.
Talk about Shadowfell.
Keep talking. But it's dark. It's shadowy. I've never been there.
Why were you trying to go there?
I don't know. He kind of he looks a little absent when you ask him that question. But he blinks a few times and says that long ago there was an empire, the Nerath Empire, and there was an abandoned keep where many soldiers were garrisoned by the time that this place had fallen, and it's said that deep within the keep there is a stone that can harness the power of the Shadowfell and open up a portal to the abyss.
Why would anyone want to go to the abyss? Because that guy. Never mind. I answered my own question. Please continue.
But that is what we want to do. That is what Lord Kal-Rel is set to do. He wants to take from this keep and use it as a way to flood the world with undead minions who will take over and rule this land, and he starts
How did you end up involved in this? Wait a minute, go back a second. I get Calavex wants to train on me when dead. How did you end up involved in this?
I'm a faithful servant. I'm a faithful servant of Lord Kal-Rel. He's not coerced me in any way. This is with the nat 20 from earlier with the persuasion. So he's not coerced me from any way. I'm a faithful servant, and I am promised a place at Lord Kal-Rel's side when he does take over, when he does rightfully rule this land.
Yeah, and you're definitely not coerced in any way, shape, or form.
This human is stupid.
Be
I agree.
nice.
No,
No.
I
Be
agree.
nice.
He's dumb.
Uh, lack
No, I think
in-
stupid is the
in-
nice way to put that.
in intelligence.
Not really better. I guess that's like 5% better. Good job.
Faputa looks
Honestly-
pretty proud with a determined face. That was a pretty hard word to get out.
It was a very
Yeah,
hard
yeah,
word.
pretty good.
He gets the gold star today.
Honestly, okay. So, where did you meet Lord Calvel? That's his name. You said Calvel.
Calrel.
Calvel.
He
How do you spell that?
Yeah, I'm sure I'm spelling it wrong.
he spells it Kalarel.
Wow, that is
Wow.
not how I was spelling it.
Kalrl. Wait, say it again.
Kalarel.
Wow,
That
I was
is so
off.
far from how I was spelling
I
it.
was so off.
I was spelling
I
it
don't know why in there.
Calrel.
But I mean, Calrel is very close. It's very like however you would say it phonetically is.
COWLE.
What?
Why?
Wait, W? Where is the W?
Calrel.
Yeah, cow moo.
Oh, okay, that makes slightly more sense.
Calrel.
That's what
confused. That
what
makes
they
more
heard.
sense.
That's what they heard. Listen, I can't help what you guys heard if I did not
No,
enunciate
that makes
this
significantly more sense. I was just confused where the W was coming from.
So yeah, he's like Lord Calrel. He is you ask how I found him. He found me. He found me. He raised my village, and for those who remained, he told us that we would find everlasting glory at his side if we served him.
Wait, he raised your village? I'm assuming this is a version of raised that means destroyed.
Yes.
So
What?
he Stockholm
What?
syndromed you.
This is definitely like a trauma response. Yeah, this is not a. I'm not confident calling this a voluntary service.
Human is not smart.
I would say they have a -4 to intelligence.
Let's see their stat. Yeah, no,
can't-
it's not
he
that.
can
It's not
talk,
that
so it's not
low.
-4.
It's not that low, but it's low.
Is it potentially
-4.
-1?
No.
Faputa is operating on a different level of intelligence. No worries. Okay.
Okay,
No.
because -4, you literally can't talk. So he's at least not -4.
Yeah.
He's not being a sentient creature at that point, I think.
Yeah, you're below animal if you're.
Do
if
we
you're...
know for sure that he is sentient and alive?
He has a pulse.
Okay.
Honestly, Bart has had a hold of him this entire time. This guy bleeds. He has a pulse.
Okay, dude, that's a good question because when I heard the village got raised, I also was worried briefly that he was undead, so good call. But when he says my whole village got raised and I got made to serve him forever, it does cause some mild alarm.
Oh no! In all fairness, it's bad. You know, from what he tells you, his village was raised. He was forced into servitude, and basically him and any other survivors from other villages were brought into Lord Calrel's unholy grasp.
Where was your village?
He doesn't remember.
You don't remember? Okay.
So I don't
How do you
think
spell the version of raised? With the Z? With the Z.
Yes.
Are done with human?
We're not hurting the human.
Never said hurt.
I just wanted to. Sorry, I just wanted to. Done can mean a lot of things. I just wanted to clarify.
Done can mean many things. Like,
I just thought it prudent to make that clarification.
like
Anything else
he
to
is not
ask
steak
him?
done. He is not steak done. He we are done with the
Well, he's
conversation.
not steak done yet.
Yet. This is also true. This
Um,
is also true.
Where have you guys been like camping in this area, or like do you have a base of operations?
We came through the portal.
Oh wait, oh you came through a portal.
Yes.
Got it. Did it look the same at the portal you left, like that your friends, or I guess not friends, left through?
Lord Calra left me behind, and he starts to realize like the separation from Calrel is driving him crazy.
Can open
He does-
portal 2.
He does seem to have left you behind. I get the impression he's not a very good boss. Perhaps you should listen to our friend here and, take up. What are you trying to get him involved in, Bert?
You can come back with us, I think.
Oh.
I'll take care
That's
of
fine.
it.
I can go with you.
You can serve
Yeah.
Bart forever.
Go with him.
I can go with him. And he points to Bart. He says, I can go with him. I can.
I mean, no reason not to bring him back to, like, a town. Like,
Then do.
We have to go to town anyways.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we might as well bring him with us.
Toll?
I imagine we have to deliver the one guy who we rescued back to his wife or whoever it was who hired you guys.
Dobin has been like he's just standing there kind of just observing all of this. It's like, oh, they're going to let the man who one of the men who captured me live. I suppose they'll take him to the prison.
This, right? He's clearly brainwashed, my guy.
I know it. I pity the poor soul, but they've shown no mercy to anyone. They tried to hurt all of you, and God knows what they would have done to me.
We good.
They bad.
Fopta smiles.
Just because we're taking them back doesn't mean we're letting them go.
We can always drop him off with the local
Constable or whatever
dungeon.
Yes. You could take him to the constable. Yes, and then he can face justice for what he's done, kidnapping and banditry.
But, I mean, it was under duress. This is a follow-up when we get to town. This is all a math problem.
Too fast. Slow.
Sorry, I was just saying that he kind of got kidnapped himself, it sounded like. And he didn't really have much of a choice because creepy evil necromancer guy had control of him.
Lord Calrel, yes, Lord Calrel.
I'm going down this hole.
Sorry, I shouldn't have mentioned Calwell. I forgot that it caused, this.
If I let you go, will you not run?
You'll let me go? You'll let me go?
Run.
But I can run. I have 2 legs that can run. I can run. Would you like me to run?
No, we would like you to not run.
Oh. Well, then I will not run.
Thank you.
I let him go.
He doesn't run.
Seems fine.
He doesn't run. Shadowstripe, you inspect this hole. I need you to roll me an investigation check.
Oh, what the fuck? I need to set up a camera because this is another nat 20.
What the fuck?
So
Yeah,
I don't believe you, but what the hell?
I know.
Can I have some of your luck?
Keep that
So
D20.
it's a 23.
Can you donate some luck maybe? Jeez.
So you
Okay.
you inspect the
I do
hole.
not usually roll this well.
Tonight is just
Don't get used to
good.
this.
Tonight is just good.
Mm-hmm.
So the hole itself, there's treasure and stuff buried in here. There's a wooden crate that appears to have a bunch of items within it.
Ooh, we like loot.
Yeah, loot is good. Loot is good. This was also part of a dragon horde at one point, or at least a smaller dragon horde, or one that hasn't been completely picked over.
Right, that's why he was coming out here, he said. 'Cause he
Yeah.
heard there was a dragon horde and dragon hordes have money.
Yes. So there is let's see.
I'll call up to the group as they're all fighting about the guy and be like, I need Bart.
I'm coming. And I'll hop down and I'll give her a hand hauling out the crate and whatever else is in there.
Okay.
Need any help?
Probably keep an eye on that guy.
I think he's just chilling, but okay.
Yeah, he is. He's just sitting there. He's not.
I don't think he's in any shape to make some kind of escape attempt.
He does not. He does not
also
have
need
the.
to be able to hand this stuff up to somebody.
Yeah, because it's a 10-foot
I'm-
drop, so you're just kind of like passing things up. And honestly, Shadowstripe might be able to find it, but I don't think she has the height required to lift that high.
I got it.
And that's her decision. That's her decision in her character creation, is that she is a smaller creature.
Yes.
So
I am 2 feet tall at the top of my tail.
So I bend down and I pick up the crate and
Okay.
I pull it and I lift it up and out of the pit.
All right. So, let's see. You pull the crate up out of the pit, and there, like I said, there are several items within this crate. There's a total of 425 gold pieces.
Zam.
75 silver pieces.
Okay, 425 gold, 75 silver.
There are also 2 amulets within there. And there is an ancient looking mirror. Now this mirror does not fit within the wooden crate itself. It is like off to the side, and there's like a case over this mirror. This mirror is like a standing mirror. It stands roughly about 5 feet tall.
Does anyone have the ability to see if things are magical? I don't think I have that
I
spell.
do.
Oh, awesome.
Above board, Faputa does not.
That's actually,
He does.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
it's like, hold on. I know what's
Right.
going on here.
I do.
I'm gonna hop on down and take a look-see at this mirror.
Did they still? Yeah. Did you pass the stuff up, or is the stuff still in the pit?
I imagine like the stuff is up, but the mirror itself is probably still down here.
All right.
Yeah, all like everything in the crate's been passed up. Again, the crate is primarily filled with coinage, and then two amulets inside of it, as well as a it is a small silvered short sword.
Oh, let me write that. Okay. Silver short sword.
Are you gonna post like the contents of the
I
the
have it
crate
all.
itself anywhere?
I
Oh,
guess
you
I
do?
have it
I
up.
have
I'm
it.
gonna stick it
Yeah.
in.
I'll put it in
Look
the
at you
Discord.
guys! Oh my goodness.
I've got it all written
Oh, you
down
already
too.
did. Yeah. Ashton already or
They're on it. They're on it.
I am
Do we
far too incompetent.
do we want to if we are splitting the money evenly, do we want to give Donovan a share? Because technically he's the only reason we were here.
No,
Sorry.
no.
What the fuck?
And Dobin's like, no, no.
done.
If you can return me to my wife, that is all that I ask.
Okay.
That is all that I ask. Just
Well,
I thank you for saving me.
Okay. I'm more asked because all the math is divisible by 5 easier than 4, but that's fine.
I guess while this is all happening, Faputa would like to take a good look at this mirror. He himself, and if not he himself, maybe perhaps his patron has something to say about it, or irk him to do something.
Okay, so Faputa, you approach this encased mirror again. It's got a case around it, so you would have to open the case. Think like a large guitar case almost. It's got buckles on the side that have to be undone, and once it's opened, the legs on the standing mirror, they just kind of brace it, and the mirror itself looks to be made of like a shaded glass, but behind it is a pane of black and silver. The ornaments that hang from it, the carved draconic looking figures, you see like draconic wing patterns, and then at the very top of the mirror you see what appears to either be a bird's head, or perhaps more aptly like a griffin's head. The top portion of the beak and the eyes themselves are deep inset rubies. So this mirror itself, as light hits this mirror, you notice that it is taking the light.
Ooh, that's cool.
So
That's amazing.
you position the mirror within the darkness. You're trying to see your reflection, and it's really, really hard. You see a shadowy outline of yourself, and even as you see just the outline of yourself, just mostly like silhouettes and things like that, make a perception check for me, Faputa.
Can do. That is a 15.
15. You notice that there's like wisps behind you, but you look behind you and you see that there's like some wind that's kind of kicked up some of the dirt down here, and that might be what's reflecting in the mirror. And you see this shape, this it's not a hulking shape, it is not an imposing shape, but it is one larger than yourself, and it stands behind you. And you feel a firm hand rest upon your shoulder. And if you look like to your side, to the hand, to the shoulder in which the hand is placed, you do not see anyone, but you feel the presence. And again, it's another reassuring note that your patron is likely there with you. But the more light that pours into this hole to where this mirror is, you see that the mirror does not reflect any light. In fact, it is absorbing light.
So what's happening with the mirror down there?
It's eat light.
Wait, what? Now I'm hopping down to look at this.
I'd like to.
So we left
Wow.
Dobin
How
with
big is
his
this mirror
kidnapper.
again?
It's pretty. It has like its own case. I think it's a pretty good.
Yeah, it's got its own case. The mirror itself is not heavy. It's just awkward. Again, it's a 5 foot tall standing mirror. It's a standing floor mirror.
1 foot taller than me.
I'll pick up the mirror, everyone. I'll carry it.
Be
Thank you. I mean, it has a case, so hopefully it's not too hard
cautious.
to.
It's definitely easier with the case. There are handles on it in case multiple people need to carry it. There are handles placed where if one very strong person could carry it, then they would carry it.
Bart will pick it up and he'll just place it on top of, like, behind his neck, but like on his shell.
Okay. In the case, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to be clear that it's still in the case. Okay. You have to close up the case to get it back in there, and then you take it back out. The rest of you see him ascend with this case, and you see Dovin's eyes kind of go wide. It's like, oh, but
Do you know what this is, Dovin?
it's can we open it? Can I see? May I see, please?
What is plan for it?
Okay. I'll set it down and I'll start opening it up.
No.
He's the one that was here to look for stuff. He probably knows what this is.
Maybe he break.
He won't break.
I wouldn't break it. If it is a Narathi artifact, it would be worth so much money. Please, I must see
Okay.
it.
As long as that's fine.
Yeah, I
I
put myself
start opening
between
it up.
Dovin and the mirror.
Okay. You all take your precautions with Dovin in this mirror, because you don't know what could happen. You don't know what could happen. He, with shaky hands, he unclasps the case and opens it up, and it's as if the air around all of you becomes a little cooler, and you notice that even though it's like the middle of the day, it seems like the sun hasn't fully set. It's just things got a little dimmer. Someone hit the dimmer switch on the world for a moment. And Dovin marvels at the sight of this. Says this is true Narathi architecture. It's craftsmanship. It's so fine. And he reaches out and he goes to touch it with his bare hand and thinks better of it, and then he's like, my pack. Is there a pack down there? Is there a bag down there?
I'll look.
There is indeed a backpack. There's a knapsack.
Oh, glad we got that before we left.
I drag it to the wall and then just yell up, "Help!"
Oh, here, I can get it.
And you reach down, you get his pack, and I assume you pass it off to Dovin.
Oh yeah.
He reaches inside and he pulls out these fine silk gloves, like a curator's glove, and he like inspects the winged decorations and the griffin like skull at the top of it, and he's like, this is marvelous. This is centuries old. Oh gods. And he runs his fingers over the pane of the glass, and you see for a moment the white curator glove that he's using. It turns gray when he touches it, as if the color has been absorbed into the mirror itself. And he pulls his hand back, and it's white again. He goes, "This is marvelous. This is oh my gods, yes. This and
Okay, please explain, sir.
the Narathi. Yes, so the Narathi Empire once bordered the Shadowfell. The plane of the Shadowfell was counterluminous with our plane. And this is a tool in which they might have used to go there. Now, if this is what that fiend was looking for, that monster, it has no. And he taps the glass with the palm of his hand to show that it's like there's no portal there. Like you can't go through it. or if there is, he doesn't know the way to do it. But you could use this perhaps to send things, or to travel, or to bring yourself to the other side. But
yeah,
as
that's what the other guy was talking about, right? The ruins of the Nerathi Empire.
yes, indeed. But it seems, and then he says, I need to look for a seal. I need to look for a seal. See if you can find a symbol, a sigil, or something, perhaps along the back of the mirror or something, because he's fumbling around. He can't find, like, he's digging through his pack. Like,
be gentle. I will look for a seal.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check, please.
I'm gonna guidance myself.
Can I also look?
Yes.
D4, you want to roll for me? There we go. 15.
Okay, 15. And then, Faputa, what did you get, my friend?
Got 12.
12. Well, thankfully, Faputa is also looking with you, Mawkin. The two of you are looking along the back of this mirror, and it looks to be just completely smooth. And it's just the way the light catches the back of the mirror and not the pane of the glass, that even the dark metal or whatever material this is made of, it seems to just be sucking in the nearby light. But you catch it in an instance where it's actually pulling that light, and you see that there is a slight engraved symbol just below center of the back of the mirror.
What does the symbol look like? Yeah, it's right there. What does it like? Do we catch what the symbol looks like?
It looks like an Ouroboros of snakes. It looks like an Ouroboros of snakes with, like, likely a few poles or rods sticking out at the cardinal directions.
Is that a symbol for anything that any of us know? Like,
if you are proficient with knowledge history, I can allow you to make a knowledge history check. If not,
I am.
All right, go for it. And you're also a sage, aren't you? Yeah,
I'm a sage. That's why I'm proficient in history. I got a 2 though, so I'm not optimistic about this.
It's
I slacked in reading ancient symbol textbooks. Apparently,
you've seen, at most, you've seen the symbol, and you know that it is the symbol of a Nerathi wizard. You don't know the name of it because the book in which you read it in was partially destroyed. So
okay.
You know that this symbol has come up in that textbook many times from your readings, but it is just the symbol of a Nerathi wizard. But
maybe we should make a trip to a library, guys, at some point.
Oh, there's a library back in town in Winterhaven. We could check there, perhaps. And I also have a few books at home on the Nerath Empire. But show me the symbol,
I like
please.
this guy. Oh, here, I will point it out.
Okay, and he looks to Faputa, and he offers a smile because you did say that you helped find it, or that you did find it. So he smiles to the two of you, and he checks it out. He goes, "Oh, damn!" And he takes off his spectacles and he folds them up and he puts them in his pocket. He goes, "Unfortunately, they didn't set the seal.
What does that mean?"
It was made for transportation, but they did not finish it. So for all intents and purposes, it is just a mirror. And he
that eats light.
Well, it eats light in the sense that it's like, it's like that ultra black color that exists that seems to just be like unnaturally dark, or like a pure black. That is what's kind of going on with that.
Faputa did not have another word besides eat. in his repertoire.
To be fair, I don't think Malkin has any idea what to call that besides eat.
Yeah, but
So-
unfortunately, it is just a mirror, but it is still a valuable artifact. If I were to
So cool as hell.
well, if I were to appraise this, it would be somewhere around 700 gold, just in and of
What?
itself.
Needed to open seal.
Yeah, how is that something that could still be done? Is there still a risk of someone doing that, or
Dovin explains that it's ancient Narathi magic. I don't possess that kind of magic, and I don't know anyone who does. Though, if we were to find more relics or something, there might be more of a hint. But this entire burial mound has been picked over, and if anything, and he looks kind of like salty towards the cultist who is trying to throw punches the way that Bart is throwing punches. Like, he's trying to learn to fight better because apparently slings and clubs do not do it.
we'll make a monk out of him yet.
So he basically says, Dovin tells you, he's like, if they've taken it, if they have access to it, and I'm not sure, again, we have so many uncertainties, so many unknowns, I don't know, but this is just valuable as a piece of history, and if it could be connected, I don't know where if these were sending stones, I don't know who possesses the other stone. If that makes any sense to any of you at all.
You're saying that this mirror would probably connect to a mirror on the other side, and you don't know where that mirror is.
Exactly. But in our, to our benefit, to our boon, with the mirror not being fully connected, it likely won't allow anything to come through. So it's not a one-way thing. It requires both to work.
Okay.
So,
That's good, I suppose.
We take mirror with us. Faputa can
Yeah.
hide it.
I don't know if we want to... I mean, I guess we could hide it. We definitely need to
Would
take it,
hide
I
it.
think, for sure.
Watch me hide it.
Faputa is going to... You'll see, like, he'll reach behind him, and his cloak will just appear. And he's going to throw it over the top of this mirror. And, put his hands on his hip and look satisfied. It's only like a 4-foot long cloak, maybe 4.5 feet. Doesn't cover the entire thing.
Bart's gonna like reach down on the bottom and he's gonna pick it up and I'll just put it back on my shell. Let's go.
Alright,
hidden.
Donovan.
You did have it hidden, Faputa.
Faputa
So-
knows.
But I need to carry it.
Yes.
If
You carry,
want-
Faputa hide it. That way, no person try take.
Then you need to ride on my shell, Faputa.
Faputa thinks for a moment.
I suppose one time.
One time.
You'll hear him grumble. And he's gonna climb onto your back and sit there,
Just
Okay.
arms crossed. He looks upset. He's
I'll
also
say
like
that-
rubbing his arms. He feels a little naked without his cloak.
It's okay to have help every once in a while, you know.
Faputa been fine on own for a while now.
You
But-
you feel a pinch, Faputa. You feel ethereal pinch when you say you've been fine on your own.
Not quite own, but with help.
Okay. So
Sylvan, sorry.
no, continue.
I was just going to ask if you knew if you had any ability to tell if these things are magic. I know it's the amulets and whatnot.
Oh no, I am a historian, an explorer, and an appraiser. Some might say I'm a grave robber, but I've never robbed any graves, not ones that I've dug up myself. But no, unfortunately I cannot. Though Valthrun back in Winterhaven, he can appraise these things and let us know if they are indeed magical. And he might have more information. He would be the one who would have more information on the Narathi Empire.
What was his name?
Valthrun. I will put that in the Roll20.
Thank you, because I do not believe there was any chance I spelled Valthrun correctly.
Should we head back to
I was close.
Winterhaven now?
Yeah, let's head back to Winterhaven.
Indeed.
Someone please
Oh, I was
remember to
close
order me
too.
an ale.
For sure.
I could use a drink too.
Yes, for sure. Once we get Mr. Dovin back to his wife.
Oh yeah, you did great, kids. You did fine. I was watching from the bushes. You had it all under control.
So, I think Bart would also, like, he looks confident, but it's possibly just a show. He's never been knocked down before.
Oh.
And this is like a bit of an eye opener for him.
Oh, do you need more healing?
Say that again.
Do you need more healing?
No, I'm good. I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Like I can do like a lot more healing today.
Don't worry about him, lad. He'll be fine. I've seen weaker cookies crumble under more pressure.
Okay, but that's not a cookie, that's a person.
I just need to practice more. Gotta work on my left hook.
That's all right. When we get back, drinks are on me. Drinks are on me.
There's a lot more people than we've ever fought at one time before.
Yeah, that was a lot of people.
Oh,
Nothing new for Faputa.
you did great. Shadowstripe, do you need any healing? Well, I guess Doctor, but I don't know if you actually got hit by anything.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah, I'm only down 5 hit points.
Okay.
If you wanted to, you could. I'm at 19 of 31.
I was gonna say, I thought he was still super low.
Yeah, he's at 2. He has 2/3 of his hit points roughly.
Yeah, because your max is like pretty high. I thought you said. Yeah, I still have almost all my spell slots, so let me, just in case we get jumped.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be behind the 8 ball.
I'm good. Like when I took that healing potion, my healing potion, I was good.
Well, take another
It's good
8.
to have you closer.
Yes. So, Bart, you get another 8 hit points.
Thank you very much.
So,
that boosts me up. Yeah, I'm good now.
Okay, good.
So
right,
you and your group
back.
you head back with this man who has completely forgotten his name, forgotten the name of his village, forgotten where he's come from. All he knows is he served Lord Calrel.
We gotta get him some therapy or something, I think, guys.
So I will take us back to here. Take you back to the town of Winterhaven, and let me get let me get our friends dragged back on. The town is not to scale because the town map is obviously not to scale. But I will drag on Malkin and Grizz. And not that it's extremely important for you guys to move around, because I think we're hitting the end of the session, but that's okay. You all return to the city of Winterhaven, not running into any more instances of kobolds or anything like that in the town, towards town. You go back through the gates with your treasure in tow, and there are signs of joy as people see Dovin walking in with you, and you see this blonde-haired woman. She comes running from her home. She trips and she stumbles, but she catches herself and rushes towards him and embraces him. And the two have a very heartfelt moment where they just exist together. And after a moment, he's squeezing her tight, and she squeezes him back, and she steps back, and then she slaps him across the face.
Oh. I think you might have earned that one.
She slaps him across the face and says, "Dovenstall, don't you ever scare me like that again." And he says, I'm sorry, my dear. I truly wish that it could have gone better, but I was... Well, anything I say is not worth saying that these fine people have rescued me. And I regret to say that I've promised them the riches in which we found, and she goes, "I'm just happy you're safe, you idiot." And she grabs him and embraces him again, and he's thankful that he's probably still in the doghouse. He's probably still going to be in the doghouse. That's
he could get himself kidnapped. I think he maybe deserves the doghouse for a while.
But she is also very thankful, and she approaches you all. She says, "Here, this is what I agreed to pay, and this is for you." And she hands you a coin purse filled with coins.
Does Faputa will peek up and look at this lady, his full visage exposed, not having the cloak on him. Does this make us heroes?
You're definitely heroes to me, and my husband may be an idiot who gets himself into trouble, but I will say that we consider you heroes. You saved my husband's life, so I would say yes.
Hero. Faputa is hero. You'll see him smile break across his face as he kind of looks down at his feet and holds his hands together. Thank you.
And the woman, Mrs. Stahl, she makes her way to you, Faputa, and she gives you a big old hug. She gives you a hug.
You touch Faputa. Why touch Faputa? Faputa's scared.
It's I'm sorry, it's a hug. I probably should have asked first. I'm sorry. I was just overtaken with emotion, and I have my husband back, and she's crying happy tears, and she just goes back to her husband. She holds his hand. He says, please settle in at the tavern, and I will find Valthrun, and I will have him meet with us.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
That would be good. I could use a drink. It's been a long
Me too.
you could use several drinks.
Yes.
You could use several drinks. That is correct. So you settle in at the inn, at the Rafton's Inn, and you take the time to get your meals. Grizz makes it a point to order the best food off of the menu, and obviously orders regular plates of food for Shadowstripe as well, minus the milk. Minus the milk.
Yep.
He asks for an empty bowl and kind of pours some ale into the bowl itself, so that way you can consume it properly.
I think we can get you like a straw.
Would Shadowstripe drink from a straw? I don't know.
No.
I get the feeling like if the ale had a good frothy head on it, like she puts her face down into it and she's got like the foam all over her whiskers. But
I see
Oh,
her
what are we doing with our
daintily laughing
friend?
at this bowl of ale, just daintily, like very, very prissy, like
just laughing
very,
at it,
like-
yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
she just, and yeah, like
I'm doing the whole
If-
like dip my paw in, lick it off, dip my paw in, lick it off.
Okay.
yes.
So as you're doing that, Mawkin is asking a very good question. What are you doing with the cultist? What are you doing with that cultist?
Are we taking him to like?
I have name for him.
Okay.
I don't know what that. Okay, please explain what you mean. I'm a little confused what that means.
Gipnub. It goblin for weak punch.
Gipnub?
Spell that for me.
By all means. GIB dash NUB. Gibnub.
Gibnub. The cultist just kind of like looks. He's like, I've never had a name before.
You are Gibnub.
Gibnub. Oh, that is me. I am Gibnub.
Okay.
So,
We do
Glad
need
you
to
have a
take him
name
to
now.
a sheriff.
You
What
take
do
it.
we?
you
Yeah, it's not really his fault. But also, I feel like he's not going to survive if we just let him go. Like I feel like he'd definitely get murdered.
Which is probably
I-
why we should send him to the sheriff.
Thought Bart tame him.
Do you mean train?
I was
Capture? Domesticated.
You're gonna domesticate the cultist.
no,
Like
here for
farm
it.
animal.
no, we
I-
can't have a pet cultist. I'll take him to the constable.
As long as you explain the circumstances and that, it doesn't seem like it was really his fault.
Is common in goblin to once beats combatant you own. do not own question?
No.
No.
So we don't own owning. No, don't own cultists. That's bad.
Oh, I understand. Faputa nods his head up and down. We give to someone else as gift?
No, but
Not
it's
gift.
going to take him to the person in charge of the law.
Law
Because-
is rule.
Yes, law is rules in places that people have to follow in that place. So presumably, this town, like most places, has a law against doing something like kidnapping a guy.
He tried to kill us. That is against law. Faputa,
Yes.
remember when he mercenary.
That is accurate. Murder is generally against the law in pretty much every place. Like most places, murder is against the law. Yep. Pretty
Faputa
much.
will remember.
Faputa will remember that, and then you get the text at the at the top of the screen. Just Faputa will remember that. So
Faputa nod his head up and down. He's getting it.
Bart, you take Gibnub, if that is the name in which he's been given. You take this cultist to the constable Rond Keltham, and I assume you explain the situation to him. How do you explain it to him?
Constable, this man right here, Gibnub is a cultist. He doesn't remember who he is, where he's from, where his village is. He doesn't even remember his name. We gave him one. Gibnub.
No, all right. You gave him the name, and
it means strong aura.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna write strong aura in my book.
Bart's away from us, right?
Yeah.
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 Faputa sneezes.
Just like something's not right.
Constable Rond, he strong aura. Oh my god. Okay. So he writes that in his ledger. He's like, oh well, if that's he doesn't remember nothing, you said.
Doesn't remember anything.
Mm.
So he was with another I don't know, it looked like a spirit and a gray looking gnome and 3 of his buddies. The gray gnome and the spirit looking thing, they disappeared and they left him behind. We killed the other 3, but it didn't seem like a point to kill him anymore because he was all by himself.
Well, at least you showed a man mercy.
So we brought him to you. So I don't know. What do you? He's all yours, Constable.
Well,
what was your full name again?
Rond, R-O-N-D, Keltham.
How is that last name spelled?
I will write it in the chat.
Thank you, because that one I'm not even getting
Before I
close.
read it, I'm gonna spell it my way. Kelthum.
I heard it as an F.
So I
Where's it
turn
at?
around and I'm trying to think, and I'm like, Strong.
How
Strong
fun.
aura. It means strong aura. Strong aura. Yeah, I think it's strong aura. And I'll just walk out, like, just oblivious to I've dropped him off and
Yeah,
that's
yeah. You did your job. You dropped him off, and he's like, oh, all right then. All right, you. And you hear him like open up one of the cells. He closes it, and you hear Gibnub in the cell before you leave. Bart, he's like, I've got a strong aura. Did you hear that? I've got a strong aura. Did you hear? And
Oh,
and eventually you rejoin your friends at the Rafton Inn, and behind drink and food and other such things, you patiently await the arrival of Dovin and this lore master, in which he's said that can probably allay some insight to this mirror, and perhaps more on the Narathi Empire. But for now,
Malkin is very excited.
I think that is where we'll end for the night, and we can pick up with the lore dump next time.
Yay.
Alrighty.
So,
Malkin is hyped. We get lore.
get lore. Yeah, the sage is like watering. His mouth is watering. It's like, I get lore.
We're meeting a lore person. This is exciting.
So you as per usual. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mute the music just for a moment. That way we can discuss the next time. So as far as anybody knows, are there any conflicts for next week? Next week at 6
I
p.m.
should be good.
I should be good.
I'm
also
good.
good.
Okay, fantastic. So we will resume next week, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I like to do Star and a Wish. Star is, for those who don't know, you highlight an area of either good role playing or good combat or something that you really liked about the session, and then a wish is what you wish to see in the next session. I still have to give Faputa or some stuff from next time, but I'm planning on doing that as a big dump, a big lore dump next week, so that way I can just give you guys everything, or at least everything that I'm able to. So that'll work out.
Oh. How much gold did we get from Mrs. Stahl?
Good catch.
150. It was 150 gold.
150.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just put that into the party fund?
Yeah. I'll make an item in my inventory titled Party Fund.
The cat is carrying around the
And
party fund.
I'll track that. Well, see, the most entertaining part about all of this is I've like squished a little area of Bart's body in between his shell, and that's where all of my stuff is.
Oh, so
And
you're not carrying Bart is.
I don't think he's figured it out yet.
Bart is not smart enough to figure it out. He just probably figures there's like a knot or something like that.
It's a
Well,
knot from the
I
fight, or he slept wrong or
It's
something.
one of those things where every night I kind of go in and I do like a little kitty biscuit making back massage, and it's actually just me like flattening all of my stuff out inside of his shell.
What is Bart's intelligence like on your sheet?
He has an intelligence of 8.
Yo,
That's
we're
not
on the
that
same
bad, like-
wavelength. We be thinking the same. Let's go.
Brain gang, let's go.
Please tell Cat, please tell me you have a better intelligence than 8.
Say that again. What's
I
that?
have an intelligence of 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I've got a low intelligence, but my wisdom is not bad. I have a wisdom of 12.
That's not
I
bad,
have a
yeah.
wisdom of 10.
So you've got more common sense than book smarts there, Bart. You've got.
Oh yeah, like
My
I'm worldly smart. Like I could live in the world. I just wouldn't be able to function very well in society.
Right.
I also have a 12 in wisdom, but it's not common sense for most everyday things. It's like survival.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
that natural instinct.
But you
So
won't find a more
My
charismatic goblin than Faputa, that's for damn sure.
my
I
int
have
is 12, my wisdom is 17, so
my charisma's 8.
you know,
I gotta
she's a typical cat, but like people were like, man, that's nice to have around, and then they realize that this cat can be kind of an asshole.
I'm an asshole.
a typical cat then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
again,
if I'm
she,
not enjoying the conversation, I will turn my tail up and walk away.
yep, and that's perfectly fair. So let's go through. We'll do a star and a wish. Bart, what you got a star for us? What?
I really enjoyed the actual introduction of Makin and the initial interaction and everything with Fopta going crazy and freaking out because he just met a new person, and meeting new people is really, really crazy and strange. So that was awesome. Um, and a want. Same thing. Just let's continue to enjoy ourselves.
That's it. That's a good one. I like that one. I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
Shadowstripe, star and a wish.
Star and a wish. I genuinely enjoyed that beginning part too. Like Fopta hiding in a big ball of darkness, yelling that he's hiding was like
But
so perfect.
obviously not. Like he's just curled in on himself.
I'm hiding in this giant orb of darkness while screaming, showing no one knows
Don't
I'm here.
don't tell him my name. Fopta's hiding.
That
So
was good.
close, and yet
That was
so
good.
far.
Um, yeah, no, I don't know. I think we all kind of role play well off of each other, and at the same time, we also do well at doing our own thing and playing true to our characters.
Yeah.
Um, and I think you do a really good job of balancing out, like kind of what I did with that hole, where I was like, okay, Shadowstripe is bored with this conversation. I'm gonna go look at the hole. And you were like, okay. And then you let the role play continue happening and then swapped over and like switched gears and we're like, okay, let's see what you're doing. Um,
Well, thank you.
I think you did a really good job with that.
Now, what about a wish? You got a
Um,
wish?
a wish. Got a wish and a dream. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I've enjoyed the role play and I've enjoyed the combat. Like keep it all going, I guess.
Okay,
Just enjoy ourselves.
can do, will do. Fopta.
Mhm.
um, I'll start with the wish real quick, just so I don't forget it. If you could just like post, uh, or somebody's keeping track. I am like chronically or clinically, I'm terrible at like retaining information if it's not written down, and I probably have like some form of dyslexia, but I love big
Okay.
numbers. I can
I
see
love
very well, but like words and shit, they just blend together sometimes. But yeah, just if somebody is able to post it somewhere, whether it be you, John, or anybody else in the party, just post like names, items that we find, etc.
Yeah, I can totally do that.
Yeah, I can just link my notes in there.
Yeah, whatever works. Then for a star, I just appreciate everyone going along with Fopta and his chaos that he is.
The living social faux pas that is Fopta.
Yeah. He's a little chaotic ball of a goblin, and I
He's a good
really
boy,
appreciate.
though.
Fopta's a
He
little
tries his
spitfire.
best.
He's a little spitfire, man. He's like,
Fopta,
I like to think that Bart is like the consummate, like, he is even keeled the whole way, doesn't really ever
yeah.
get too excited about anything. And then there's Fopta, who's just like,
There's never known a thing they couldn't get excited about.
yeah.
Constantly.
And then Shadowstripe, where she's just like, fuck you and fuck everybody. I'm just gonna have a nap. I love it.
Yep.
I love it.
It's the absolute best. It is the absolute
Yeah.
best.
I just really appreciate everyone going along with that. And you know, if the Fopta experience ever does get a little bit too crazy, please feel free to like PM me at some point, and I'll tone it down.
That's great.
We'll rein you in if it
matches-
gets too much.
Yeah.
Well, it matches with the I'm totally brand new to society.
This is also
I
true.
have no idea what is going on.
We gotta teach
Like,
Fopta
yeah.
how society works.
Yeah, like obviously we just captured this man, so we're gonna sell him. Like, duh, that's
Yeah.
what we would
Yeah,
do
I
in
really
goblin
that's just how that
territory.
works.
We gotta get into slave TV cat at some point. That's gotta be the next society explanation.
I mean, that's obviously the next logical step. You capture someone and beat them in battle. Duh.
Yeah, this
You
man
know,
this
they're
man
yours
lost,
now.
therefore he's
As
ours.
soon as you said it, I was just like, that is 100% how goblin society would work.
Yes.
That's what I was
Absolutely.
thinking. That's what I was thinking too. Like,
Yeah, like, and also we're gonna have to teach you how to be not a goblin while allowing
Right.
you to be a goblin. Like, what sort of line are we gonna have to walk to kind of integrate you without colonizing you?
Yes,
I
yes.
already-
Who knows? Who knows?
I already think that Fopta's like pretty classy for a goblin, you know? Like,
I mean, he didn't try to eat him. That was my
That
concern.
that
and I
is
think
that is
it was
also
That's
valid.
Malkin's
also my
concern,
concern. So,
Fopta has like some like actual thinking behind him, right? It's not just there's instinct, and then it's like you challenge that instinct, which is really cool. And I don't know if it's because of your patron that's helped you out or what, but it's really cool, man, and I love it.
Thank you, thank you. I am trying my best to portray a little goblin that's trying his best in a world that he's not very familiar with, while
he's
shouldering a
doing
deep,
great.
deep burden. But yeah,
He's doing so good.
thank you, thank you.
It is good. It is good. So we got the star and a wish there. Mawkin, what do you have for us, Ashton? What do you have?
Like the others that I was very I very much enjoyed the like initial meeting everybody and Fopta's very good hiding. A extremely adept hiding.
He was hidden. You couldn't see him. I mean, there was a giant.
I
15-foot
couldn't
sphere.
see him. If the definition of hiding is I cannot see him, that's accurate. That's a very specific definition of hiding, but yes, by that definition, you were super duper hidden.
Exactly.
He's done what he set out to do. He did what he set out to do. Is to say that he was hiding, whether or not he actually was, is, you know,
a little bit more up for debate.
Yes.
It gives like 3-year-old.
Yeah, like it's like you can't see me as I stand behind this like thing where you can obviously see me.
I have my eyes covered. I can't see you. That means you can't see me.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not definitely that vibe.
Did you
And what about a wish? What about a wish? Do you have a wish?
I don't know. I don't know. I have any ideas. Yeah, I don't think I really have anything.
Okay. Yeah, and yes, Shadowstripe. We're still streaming.
Oh, okay.
I'll get us off of there in a moment, so you all can
no worries.
can end
No
your
worries.
we can end your evening. But I'd like to go over the stars and wishes. So anyway, if you don't have a wish, that's okay. That's okay. Save it for next time. You can double wish next time. But I want to thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves tonight. Again, we will be doing Keep on the Shadowfell next week, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Later this week, Friday, we'll be doing Curse of Strahd. We're going to be continuing Curse of Strahd, and there's a new player that's going to be joining then, and it's going to be a fun time. For those of you who aren't in the Discord, so I'll let my players talk in Discord. I'm going to mute them so that way I can talk to chat, get us rated out, and we can go from there. If you guys want to say goodbye to chat, feel free. If not, that's okay.
Bye, chat. Later.
fuck you guys? No.
Screw you, chat. Screw you, chat. No. But we'll be back next week. Same Faputa time, same Shadowstripe channel. So players, if you need to go, I understand. I'm just going to go ahead and mute the Discord. I'll be in to talk to you guys in just a second if you need to talk to me. My DMs are always open. I try to reply as quickly as possible. And I do want to give a special shout out to Ashton, our player of Mockin today, for putting up with me, probably bombarding them with a bunch of questions to get them on board or to get them into play today. So, so I appreciate your patience. I really do. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and mute Discord, and then I will say goodbye to chat, and then we'll read out, and then I'll talk to my players. So, thanks, guys. Okay. So, friends, thank you so much. I already know who we're going to raid into. She just went live. It's my friend Sky. She is going to be taking part in the Donathon adventure later in the month of October. So it's going to be really exciting. I'm really hyped about it. And yeah, so yeah, our Donathon's still going on. So if you are part of, you know, we're going to be releasing the module, the adventure, the map pack, all of that stuff's going to be released to all the donors because we hit our community goals. But donations aren't required, so they're appreciated otherwise. But again, guys, we're gonna raid out to my friend Sky. So if we're gonna go in with the good old-fashioned Viking raid. If you don't have my emotes, use whatever emote you have. Just be polite, read the room, and please be polite to the streamer we're about to drop in on. They might be in the middle of something and may not be able to respond to us right away. I'm sure they'll get to us. I'm sure they will get to us if they can when they can. If you like the streamer's content, please give them a follow. If you really like their content, give them a subscribe. You're not required to do either, but do remember follow is free. Thank you, Junkie. I'm glad the audio has been great. No lag. It's fantastic. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid out. So I'm back. I was supposed to play D&D tomorrow, but I'm probably just going to stream tomorrow because we had to move that to Thursday because there was a time commitment with another player. So that's okay. I'm just going to shift my Thursday stuff to Wednesday and everything will be okay. So please, guys, stay safe, eat well, stay hydrated, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.